It was brought up.
Yeah, it was brought
Yeah.
up.
It was at the first trial.
It's also birthday/Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's no better place I want to spend Christmas.
Yep.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Two of the birthdays I care about
And
are no longer with the
because we
party.
said Pride Week.
What
Such
the
a
fuck, dude?
time.
What the fuck?
I said 2 of, not all. I literally gifted your character something.
You did. It's very kind of you.
I'll shut up now.
It's okay. This is our band. This is our cold open. Our medium warm open. Our lukewarm open.
Room temperature.
Our microwave salad open.
No one.
Microwave salad after 3 days of being in the fridge open.
I don't think anyone would microwave a salad.
It's like fucking
depressed,
having
okay?
a
I
salad
have
with a
one
layer of.
issue nightmares. I've seen it happen. I've seen someone grill a salad.
You know what? I want to put a layer of milk skin on a salad.
What the fuck?
Oh, you know, yep, no. No.
Vote to kick Sam.
Hey, Darren, what happened last time?
Vicious.
Last time
Last time when I
we kicked someone in the tank. For the
Last time
heresy.
the echoes, the gatekeepers awoke for the second event of the Great Pride. Another excerpt from Learner History was dropped on them before the event of Capture the Band began. After discussing a starting location, they jumped right into the forest and set about orienting themselves. Moving around a massive plateau, they made their way south and west away from some ominous fog. Along the way, they encountered a pair of trolls, one a bit yuckier than the other. Eventually, the trolls were put down after covering Hugin in lots of bile and poison. Continuing the travel south, they spotted 2 additional plateaus connected with a bridge. As they journeyed, they found a map of the area they were in. Though simple, it showed the regions they were around them. Passing a weird fountain that they broke, they eventually reached a massive tree they had to ascend after successfully appeasing some forest spirits. They made their way across the first leg of the bridge, and they spotted an unsuccessful ambush ahead. When they knew the jig was up, the failed ambushers rushed in, beginning the first potential battle for the bands.
Alright, top of the order is Christine.
I don't remember being part of any band.
Ooh,
I'm really glad that I had a plan last time.
And you've forgotten it.
I only wish that my memory was better than 2 days old.
Just because it does matter, remember that if you kill any member of their team, like kill, your entire team is immediately disqualified.
Is there a map?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the map. If you click on your token in the combat tracker, double click it, it should open the map.
Okay. I just need to reread a spell one more time. Can I
Promise
see?
you it hasn't changed.
Can I see the ground beneath us at all?
It is several hundred feet down.
100. Got it. Okay.
There are
So
these
that's
massive, like redwood style trees. Like, so
Yeah.
you see how big the tree is, like the width.
Oh, absolutely. I was just wondering, like, are we 100 feet? Like, are we like 90? Exactly 90 feet? By
Well, that is a 110-foot diameter tree.
You do
He's
seem to be
big.
correct.
So
Actually,
he's big.
technically, I have 180 feet to work with, which is probably still not enough. So in that case, I am going to probably start with then. It was like 65 for that guy, something like that. Just double checking once. Oh, 95. Ooh. So even if I run, I don't get far. Let's.
Do the time will
Sure. Yeah,
This party
probably.
started.
I'm gonna use an action, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna just for defensive reasons. I'm a Bagvist, 2nd level.
Okay.
That'll be action, and I will probably actually move a little bit back, all to the side. I think go 5, 10, 15 for now, and I will insert. I think it was the. I'm trying to remember which file it was. I'm gonna insert just the Earth file on its own, and just leave it as is for now, because I don't think I can use it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave it as is.
Alright. This Leonin, he looks a bit bulkier than most of his compatriots. Seems to be someone around the same size. Will run up to the middle of the bridge and just stop there.
How dare he? He's gonna hit you. Watch out.
Selena, Inez, you're up.
Just a quick question. I'm pretty sure I put mage armor on myself last session, and it's not on myself anymore. So I just wanted to make sure.
You have a first level
Is there
spell slot ticked off?
Yeah, I have a first level, second level, and a third level.
And
So I don't think I used any other than mage armor because I do remember using it before combat.
yeah, I'll just put the effect on.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure before I went and picked that off that you guys were all good with me doing that.
You know,
I have
it's
pack
probably
magic.
just didn't apply properly.
That's
forgot I
okay.
have pack
Yeah.
magic.
Well, yeah, you're part warlock.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Very
Are
important.
you
that I have
targeting
that.
yourself? Because that's probably why.
I don't think I am. I've clicked.
There we go.
I guess. I
You
guess I am.
You need to target yourself. You won't.
Oh,
Because it's
okay.
a touch spell, not a
okay.
self.
Must have been. What's that? That's interesting.
Played a ridiculous amount of D&D, and this is when I am learning that mage
Right.
armor is not a
Yeah, here
self
we go.
spell.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I didn't actually fucking know that. That's very very interesting.
So you can
I
cast
thought-
this?
So you could do
Yeah.
it on other people. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Could I, by chance, hold a spell for more of these people to move up?
Yeah, you can hold it. You can hold action spell. There is the
Yep.
downside of by the end of your next next turn, if you don't cast the spell slot is lost.
That's okay. I just want a few more people to move up. But yeah, I'm gonna hold a third level hypnotic pattern for more of these dudes.
Alright, Inez,
Alright.
you're up. Terra's on deck.
So, because I wasn't here last session, I'm unfamiliar with the combatants we are fighting. Are they ranged, melee?
This is
they
just
are-
started. They're just other Leonin probably have different capabilities like your party does. Like that is all you can tell at the moment without any like inciting or investigating their tools.
You saying
They
one of them's
want
not wearing
our-
a cool wizard hat?
Our entire goal for you and Azaz, we're basically not kill them, and we need to get their ribbons.
Yes.
Yep.
So
and
we
they
need to
want
get their
ours.
ribbons. Okay.
And we have ribbons of our
It's the
own.
only
and they
task
are
I
trying
had.
and they're trying to steal ours. So
Okay.
we all
Yeah,
got their
if
I
ribbons
mean,
on us.
you can knock them out, just don't kill them, I guess.
So I
If
can
you
egregiously maim them, but not kill them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, important thing. If they lose all of their ribbons, they're out. Like they can't like steal one back from you after all their ribbons are gone. That was a rule
Oh,
was pointed.
and there was one down below floating through the river.
I thought that
There was a ribbon floating in the river. Yeah.
with my burgeoning perception
Wow.
of +1.
Kind of. God, I'm used to this new fantasy grounds yet. How big's that? It's 27. Okay.
Weird number.
I'm just judging the
Yeah.
scale.
27 inches is very strange. It's very specific. 27 feet.
Oh yeah, the storm's also like trying to encompass us in a circle or something. I don't know,
Ah,
Victory
right.
Royale.
Oh
It's
yeah,
pretty
what
much
about a
what
royale?
actually-
Yeah, it's that Borderlands DLC all over
It's,
again.
it's legally
And how-
distinct.
How far through this event so far are we? Are we like a few hours in?
I think
Not even a full hour
40 minutes, I think,
Okay.
is the last
Yeah.
calculation.
This is right at the start.
We haven't
had,
come
like, 2
across.
encounters.
All we've done is just fought a couple of trolls and then moved in.
Yeah.
Right?
And
That
you
was the-
gave some twingers some die and some cards,
Oh yeah.
Wait,
and they will and a gold coin.
We play with the little
wait. We fought Redditors?
Alright, next up.
All right, Jeremy, your turn.
Yeah, so I was gonna cast plant growth.
Yeah?
Okay.
Hmm.
All that shit. Where you want it?
Let me double check how much room
Great
I've got.
spell.
Like, how big is it?
A lot.
100-foot radius.
It's a lot, buddy.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this synergy right now.
5 feet. Small. There we go. There's 100 feet.
Oh my
Move that circle a little
God.
bit.
Feel free to move it.
Yeah, move it up, like halfway, 3/4 of the way out the bridge. Just
There.
go over everyone. Yeah,
There,
we
done.
we can't move now.
Yeah. So
That's
essentially,
fine.
Given you're high up in the air amongst the trees, this is obviously just like the canopy and the trees rapidly grow, filling the area with like, branches and leaves and stuff, just covering this whole area in that like the essentially a new canopy layer that you're inside of.
How does your plant growth look in Azaz? Does it look
Uh,
like a regular one? Or is it
Mushrooms.
It's shit
I-
mushrooms. It's
I would
everything
say
except
what it
mushroom.
looks like is as the trees and the bark is starting to conform and contort into filling this space in such difficult terrain, is you will see like a deep vein pulse like below the surface that glows within the same timing and color as the purple circles on his mushroom cap as it twists and contorts and almost mutates into a very like dark and gritty bay-like obscured area.
That's cool. I like it.
You know how bacteria like duplicates and spreads and looks so pretty under a microscope? That.
Rapid mitosis.
And I'll
Mitosis. I love that word.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll stand here. And that'll be my turn.
This Leonin will move up slightly and get into a very like defensive position.
It's a lot of movement.
Mhm.
You made him dash.
Yeah, it's 4 feet for every 1 movement.
Yup.
4 feet for every one movement.
Yeah, it's
Hang on,
quarter
what?
movement, not even half.
Oh shit! Really?
This guy will
Plant
move
growth is
here,
fucked.
turn around, pull out a flint and
That's
tinder, and light the area behind him.
Yeah.
Tara.
That's legal.
Alright. Sorry, I think I had a plan last time and I don't remember what that plan was at all.
Oh, same?
Ah. Gosh. Might be a way to go. That's the wrong button. Yeah, good enough. Alright, I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Yep.
And I'm gonna dump it on the guy closest in his ass.
Fair enough.
Does it have no, it does not have a sure thing.
I know what I should have done now, but I will do it next time.
He fails.
Nice.
I think you should have a token for your burning sphere as well. You can drop on the map.
It does not actually have one.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. One
It
of my
might be a
spells that
different
doesn't have
one.
one.
It might be like one of the different other ones that just may not have a token attached to it.
Interesting.
It is possible.
I'm gonna put that on myself. Yeah, I did. Cool, cool. Alright, it's my turn.
Fair enough. Sorry, things are loading my end. I think it's another Leonin's turn. Yep. Okay. He will one, 2, so we can move, and then we'll wait. No, it's 4 to 1, right? Yeah.
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 Yeah, 10 feet.
That's literally that dash is literally all he can move.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll.
20, 40. He can move 1 more space for 60 feet.
Oh, no, he's got speed 40, so if you dash, he'll.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna 2 squares.
That's his turn.
Oh, hi. So we're not burning the bridge down, correct?
Yet.
I mean, you guys aren't, but
I mean, I can make it technically.
I could throw you wherever you want. Just point a direction and point at the guy, and I'll take you there.
You know what? I'm gonna charge in like I have nothing to lose.
What do you have,
Remember the
Louis?
second, as soon as you
Absolutely.
enter the plant growth, you're also affected by the speed, I'm pretty sure.
Ah, right. So that would be to there then, which gets me 30? 25. So that'd be,
And then
what,
after that, it's 20
35?
feet essentially per step.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
not. It's not. It's not.
Oh, is it
half,
even
it's
lower
quarter.
movement in that case?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get
Four.
back. One sec.
Quarter
That's
one.
okay. No. While Intercess can exclude areas from the effect, he can't. I don't believe this spell lets you exclude people from the effect.
No.
So
How does
Yeah.
1/4 of 45?
You don't.
Divide by 4 and then round down.
It's like 13 or something. 12.
Okay,
So
but
10.
Akva, but Sam, running long jump.
Good.
essentially,
Pounce attack.
if you've got 40 feet of movement, you can do 2 squares once you enter the radius.
Could I go to the 30 feet as a run up and jump the rest?
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
You can do running lead.
You get hit by a branch, fall a bit to your
You
right.
will-
or off the
Wait,
map.
Stop.
I may have something to get around this. Give me 1 sec.
You'll stop
Uh-huh.
where your movement stops, though, right? Like, because you
Yeah, I'm
can't
just checking
jump
if I have
longer than
something
your
for this.
movement.
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
move his maximum distance and end there. What's
Just remind
your
me.
strength score?
Actually, I was going to ask, just remind me. Did I take the optional feature for Instinctive Pounce? Because
I don't know, is it
still
on
on my
your sheet?
page. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying no. I like instinctive
It's on
pounce. It's
your,
cool.
It's on your sheet.
Cool. So add on a rage, which allows me to move. Wait.
Another 20 feet.
you can
Allows
move
you to
up
jump
to
as part
half
of
your
it.
speed.
Yeah.
So does
So
anyone
run,
need to have
rage,
that speed,
jump.
or is that just add on as an extra
It'll
that I
just
could
be an
jump?
extra 20 feet you get as a bonus
Which-
action.
I think would allow me to make it with the rage.
Yeah,
Just
because you
saying
could
I
literally
jump.
leap from where you are there to next to that dude.
Yep. Cool.
That would put you next to the flaming sphere.
That's fine. When have I ever cared about fire? Yeah, so leap in with the glaive, not with the glaive, with the longsword, I suppose.
Mhm.
And seeing as we're clearly not killing them, just gonna add a little of that on top.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, who said I had to kill them?
That is
I
a
do
hit.
it.
So add on top. And then a little bit of that.
Take damage.
Hey, I mean, that I was gonna say that added the radiant, didn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
No, just didn't count. Wow, that's calculating weird. Oh no, 1d8 plus 4. Yeah, never mind. No, count. And then as the bonus action attack, have I been counting charges back to this? No. But I do have a charge I can use anyway, so as part of the attack on my bonus action,
You can't do that.
can't?
You just
Sorry, as part of the attack on my extra attack,
Oh, okay.
which I suppose can be either weapon, can't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to do my Viper's Bite charge.
So you're gonna pop the Viper's Bite?
Yep, so I've lowered the charge already.
You know, poison doesn't discriminate. Don't blame me if it kills it.
That is a hit.
I didn't kill him. The poison did.
Cool, so this is the regular poison, not Zaz's poison.
Your Honor, I just set him on fire.
is a
He's the
failure.
one who burned to death.
Oh, cool. So he gets that, as well as... Oh, 1 sec, I gotta make sure that... no, it's other hand, yeah, fucking... It gets confused. Why do I have so many scrolling? Why am I
Good
not
question.
a wizard? I have as many effects as a wizard, almost.
Trust me, you
That's
don't.
Takes 15 damage.
Would keep.
And is poisoned.
Where did all that damage come from? 5 plus...
Very radiant.
Living a
Bit of
rune
a-
across.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
your rage bonus.
necrotic, Rage bonus plus your normal melee strikes.
Damn.
Plus the whatever.
Aqua is
Yeah.
figuring out he's actually quite powerful.
Now I'm actually questioning if my... No, I think
Hey, why is that a plus 10?
4 plus 5. Something ain't mathing here.
Why?
It says Viper's Bite effect +5.
Yeah.
That's from like all effects that he's got on, not just like from the Viper's
Oh,
Blade.
1d6 plus 5. Yep, okay. So roll a 5 plus a 5.
You should have a plus
Plus-
2 from your rage, plus
And the necrotic.
yeah.
Yeah,
plus
his
three,
rage
but
would
I
be
thought
the
it's
extra
okay.
3.
Yeah.
Math works, never mind. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. It's
So
just
the-
that's a lot of things and
Right,
Yes.
plus 1, and then
It's okay.
also 2 rage, right? Yeah.
Okay, you stack enough effects and it gets confusing.
Is that it?
that's my turn.
Roll a deck save onto him, Terra.
Terra? Does he end his turn next to the flaming spirit?
What if I
Onto the
just
cat.
said no?
Oh, sorry, and then I can't do it. Sorry, Sam.
And then Sam, roll me. Let me see what I've written.
That's a
here.
fail, so roll damage onto him.
Yeah, roll
What if I
damage.
just
they
said
take
no?
half damage even if they succeed, so.
I was gonna say
Alright.
no. I was gonna use my ring of evasion with my reaction.
Oh, if yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, do it.
So,
So
how
what's
much
happened?
did I take? Half that? 4?
So 4 damage.
Yeah. Roll. You know what? Roll a d6.
D6.
Yeah.
Oh.
and
Doesn't the ring of
don't let
evasion
it be
make you
one.
nope out entirely?
Okay. Yeah.
No.
One of the many fake bands you've got has
No.
ignited and burned.
It's fine.
Oh, it's the fake bands. Oh. Oh.
It real awkward if it was a proper one.
Yeah.
I just wasn't risk failing that saving throw.
Yugen, you're up.
Alright, stay away from fire. Got it. Terra? No. No.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Bink, 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 bink,
I
bink,
didn't do it
bink,
on
bink.
purpose this time.
Yep. Sorry. You can your turn. Sorry for all the effects.
Oh. Shoot the face.
I'm actually using my tools, guys.
You are.
Shield the face. Leod, le dodge.
Okay.
Us.
Yeah. This Leonin will, the leader.
Very slightly.
Will he'll say things very slightly and then he'll move down. He'll say something in Leonin. To which Arthur hears like formation B or something that they've prepared for.
Oh, I know that one actually.
And this one will also dash 1, 2, 3, 4.
I would like to-
shoot them up.
I'd like to let off my spell now, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to drop that bad boy right down here.
Yeah, that's within range.
Yes.
So pretty.
It's just the spot that gets the majority of them. Just having some issues right now. Yep. Target. Right. Target. And wisdom saving throw.
They all fail.
They're all
Good room.
incapacitated.
Yep, 3 of them hit the deck. You watch they disappear into the foliage. As they
This
collapse
one-
unconscious.
Let's have a look at the
Wait, all 3 of them?
stuff we've done. Yep.
Well, they're all unconscious because they're all incapacitated.
Like,
Wow.
Okay.
They're staring at the pretty colors.
What is this roll? Alright,
They're not
Aqua,
unconscious,
roll a
incapacitated.
athletics check. I think that's probably a better one out of the two.
Sure, I can roll those. I think I only have one more get out of jail free cards. Give me a sec.
Nice.
Alright.
One sec.
Ooh,
Let me
and he'll
see.
make-
Is this a saving throws only? Yeah, it's only saving
It is a
throws.
saving throw.
Okay.
Also use your reaction.
So essentially,
Actually-
you see as the guy that. Yes, yes?
could I just maybe do my thing that gives people another chance at saving throws? That's my
It's-
reaction.
You just use reaction.
Yeah, you just use your reaction to do your to fire off your held action.
Oh, is that a
Also,
reaction?
don't-
It's not-
Yep.
never
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah, you can use your
Yeah.
reaction to activate it.
I did not know that.
Also, don't feel
Okay,
bad.
fine.
It was a check, not a save.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
no,
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, help.
So essentially, Akfa, you see as the leader guy, the one who's like standing back, that like stands like really tall above the others and is shouting the orders. He shouts out in the Odin, "Now, go for it!" And the guy in front of you ducks and then snatches your band.
Around your
Which
neck.
one? Oh, good for him.
And
Nah.
then
Yeah, I think
we'll
his neck.
thump.
And he just leaps off the bridge.
Oh, no.
Technically, wait, does he get to make an opportunity attack?
No.
Aqua.
No reaction.
You don't have your action, yeah. Yes, this dude leaps off the bridge and just falls out of
He's
sight with your
taken me
band.
with him for some reason.
No, he just took your band off you and jumped.
Well, that's cool. I've got like 20 others. But that's an exaggeration, but...
I'm assuming he could tell which one was the right one.
Sure.
Maybe.
Let's remove him then.
Did I say he got
He's
that?
out of the fight. He's just gone. A little while later, you hear a dull boom.
Alright,
He's not
yeah,
making
top
it
of the
back
order.
up.
Christine.
Cool. There was a guy that was yelling out commands, alright?
Yep, the dude at the very back he's like on the tree trunk, not on the bridge.
He's 140 feet away. Just reminding myself how distance spell would work with this. Range.
Actually, before anything begins,
Within range. Okay.
let me
Yeah, go
just
for it.
quickly do this.
Is the fire spreading effect? Yeah.
Oh.
Initiative count 20 fire spreads.
I'm up first. It's me.
Quick question. The water underneath this bridge, is it moving fast or?
The water's on the
this
other
is-
side of the bridge from where you
Okay.
guys are.
Yeah, you guys haven't actually reached the river yet. These guys ambush you before you got over the water. Well, failed to ambush you.
Can't
Do you
do
I
both?
mean, so like, the guy who jumped off the bridge, he jumped into the water, right?
No.
No, he jumped straight onto he just jumped off onto the forest floor. He fell a
Okay.
long way. It's probably gonna
Right,
hurt
yeah.
quite a bit.
Don't worry,
He
now I
had to,
jump
like,
after him.
I was thinking if it was water, I could just summon a big ol' octopus and grapple that bitch.
That would be funny as hell.
I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I see the guy shouting out commands. I'm gonna do something very different that I've not really done much of, but we're gonna fuck around with some spatial manipulation. I'm gonna first use distance spell, and I'm going to cast a second level spell, Vortex Warp.
Yeah.
Magically twist the space around the creature you can see within range. Target must see on a con save. They can fail if they wish. Or the target's teleport to an arc of space by choice within range. The range is 180. No, yeah, 180. Yeah. Did you already roll that? Or do you need me to roll?
No, you roll it onto him.
Yeah, okay, it was just gonna say 'cause I didn't know what that die was. So the idea is just like using a bit of like some of her like magic where it comes like sort of movement and manipulation, then all of that just kind of like swirls around until it eventually just, well, hopefully would just drag them like quickly across. Like a chain pulling.
He succeeds.
Succeeds? Can't do anything about it. I don't think I can do anything about it. Because I don't think I can use that for that, I can't use that for that, and that's for me, and that's for me. So that's it. It's my action. Movement. I don't think I'm going to... No, I'm still not close enough to use my bonus action for that yet. So I'm going to end my turn there.
Alrighty,
Voneutia.
I am going to... As she sort of prepares herself, she's gonna move up a little bit. Oh, hang on, I'm way off. So say I'll go up. Why can't I fucking move? Come on. Go up next to Christine. And I'm going to quicken spell. Take 2 off there. She's going to begin with another hypnotic pattern. Onto these guys.
So that one fails and the one stops on the other guys.
Shouldn't do. I think
It's
they're just.
concentration.
Oh, it's concentration. Hang on.
Yeah, so you have to maintain
you're right.
the
I
other
have
one.
to maintain it. Never mind then. Scratch that. I wish I could do 2. Can you do? So it has to be. Could you do 2 cantrips? No, never mind. Never mind. That's a waste of fucking. Scratch that. I'm not going to drop that. I instead am going to. How do you guys feel about me putting out this lovely fire here, if I can possibly put this lovely fire out?
Good vibes.
Yay,
I
nay?
It's kind of what's stopping them from getting to us.
But we need
I
to go
thought it
over
was the
there.
quarter movement. But you know.
We do need to go over there eventually. That's the point.
We do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because if they've got ranged characters there, we're gonna need to interact with them.
But also, it's like
somehow.
that's the way towards the bridge, towards where we want to go to. Unless we want to swim, but I'm not a huge fan of that.
To begin with, actually, scratch that completely. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit, and I am going to use my wings. So, what's that do everything? No. No? Okay. Did it work? Oh, I accidentally did it twice, my bad. So, not that that really matters because she's not going to be attacking anyone. As she is planning on flying around, so I moved 15 feet, I believe. 25. And 30. I wish I could dash, but I cannot because I used just action. Yeah, she plans on like sort of just arcing around and trying to grab the sashes off these dudes that are knocked out. So that will be my turn.
Alright,
Is that your action to do the soul, or is it a bonus?
Pardon?
Is it
I
an
think
action
it's
to do soul?
I believe that it's an action. Does it work? Can tell me.
Just in case you
sure.
wanted a
It's a
dash.
bonus action. You're right. It's a bonus action.
So you have a dash if you wish.
I do have a dash. I'll just quickly do that. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And she is playing towards these guys. That is my turn.
Alright,
Sorry,
Nezos.
Nezos.
Nah, all good, all good. I read the title of a spell, I'm like, oh, that's what I need, and I realized I was getting confused with a different spell.
That happens.
I've done that too many times.
I will. I'm gonna cast blindness at 3rd level,
Okay.
Amazing.
so I can get 2 people.
Pretty clever.
I wonder which two
That's a
people you're going to
very
target.
They're
Me.
incapacitated.
Nah,
I'll fly into the
both,
tree.
both of my eyeball, which are 2 targets.
Oh,
You
actually,
sit
wait,
down
wait,
before?
wait.
Wait, I'm waiting.
So everyone pause for a second.
No.
I've
Okay.
got some shit.
What if I want to hit play?
Tara, I need you to roll a d20 into the tower.
Oh,
Christine,
shit.
I also
Wondering if
need you to
that was,
roll a
like,
d20 into the
continuing
tower.
or something.
Selena, I need you to roll a
Oh,
d20 into the
yeah.
tower. And now, and
Shit.
Inazaz, I need you to roll a d20 into the tower. Oh boy!
Wondering if that was still a thing.
Does a failure still count?
Yep.
There you
What's
go.
this for?
Oh, there's
Wild
magical
magic.
stuff going
Shenanigans
on.
happened.
Do you like
Oh,
wild
there's a
magic?
wild magic effect.
You
Every
don't
time
know
you
that?
cast, there is a chance
We
that something
personally
might happen.
know.
So this
Yeah,
is...
you all don't know this in game.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oh, alright then. Yeah, okay, so there's a bit of a delay. We'll just count it as it happened as of now.
It's
I
only 6
caused some
seconds,
sort of
technically.
wolf abomination crap when I killed the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, one of the mages actually fell asleep for like 3 seconds, and that's why like it takes a delay for all the magic to happen. It's like, oh fuck, I forgot about the game's mechanic.
Okay. Blah, 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 blah. So,
One of them also
when
cast
Inazaz cast his spell,
It was delay.
there is
growth.
now... Yes.
Second
but
plant growth.
from what happened, there is now a... Where is it?
It'd be a second.
There,
people.
the entire area, a 500-foot cube, is now under the effects of the darkness spell.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh.
So,
That changes a lot, actually.
awesome. It's also now pitch black in that area. Amazing.
And Selena...
Are we doing it from this point or from when that would happen?
From this
From now.
point. From now. because we forgot. That's my
What
fault.
I
else?
don't know if I would have flown into there, but you know.
Or is now just like you fly into it and the light just goes out all of a sudden.
Oh no!
And your items were restored when you casted your hypnotic pattern, Selena, or your like everything looks brand new.
No, what the fuck?
Oh, that's nice. I'm all
Guys,
shiny.
this is bad
Oh, is it
No,
centered on? It's centered on Inazaz.
Yeah.
on me.
Oh, so you literally, as you go to do your turn begins essentially, and no one can see.
I can
see.
see that if you
How
want.
you
I
doing,
just wanted
buddy?
to see how big it was.
Dimitri, 10 feet is not seen, alright?
I'm picking
Blind
up
sight.
blind sight.
It's like people not having their fog lights on when they're in the car.
Just to be
Like,
clear, you did say 500, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm picking up Devil's Sight when I get second level Warlock. I hope you know this.
I got blindsight. That's perfectly the same thing, right?
I think I'm about to cast blindness and like got Uno
Oh, wait a
reverse
minute!
I mean, you did cast
Yeah,
it.
but now you do it again. now you roll another D100. A D20.
Oh,
You
is this
can
as I
change
cast it?
You can do a different thing if you want.
Yeah,
Now that everyone
we
is
do
blind,
it,
you don't
yeah.
obviously have to blind the two dudes who you now can't see.
Double
Yeah,
blind.
and I can't see them to cast the spell.
Yeah. So feel free to change what you were going to do, as this does make a pretty significant alteration to the environment.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm
god,
just
the blindness
gonna
spell
have
worked
to.
too
Alright.
well.
I gotta check
And you-
something now.
Mhm.
This is where we forcibly remove everyone off the map, so they can't see their own tokens.
Well, not their own tokens, but sure the others.
And
No,
then we're
no,
like,
you make six different maps, one for each of us.
Mr. DMs, can you just remind me? So that other circle, the black one, right?
Mm-hmm.
yep.
Was that also a spell?
Yes,
Minecraft.
that was the one that triggered
Yep.
the darkness.
Okay. That what?
So it's
that
one
was-
quarter movement that's on fire in pitch blackness.
I can see nothing wrong with this.
Darkness is second, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it does subvert the fire that has been casted by the flame
Let's
sphere.
go!
You can't see the burning!
I'll make it burn again, don't worry.
Time to wildly flayed into my allies by accident.
Oh, sorry, I accidentally bumped into you and pushed you off the edge. Whoopsies.
Oh no, I
I
didn't
didn't-
mean to
I
set
didn't
you on
kill
fire. Whoops.
It was the blindness.
Oh, I have a plan. I'm just
You kerfuffled?
checking stuff. Okay. Now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use my wild shape,
Awesome.
and I'm going to turn into a giant bat, which has echolocation.
Oh,
Amazing.
you smarty patati.
Like,
Yeah.
Love
My
it.
first thought was Badger Mole.
Dig straight through the fucking bridge, and then just falls into the water or onto the floor.
Like later losers.
Exactly.
So long, suckers.
There was something about climbing and just like monkey bars underneath the bridge.
My girl's just out here on her own in the air. She can't see shit. She doesn't know where she's going.
That's disorienting as fuck.
Oh god, it's like early days war.
That's an X, Y, and Z axis and you don't know where you're going.
Yeah. Well, I've got stuff I've got to do then, I guess.
Just to save the
Uh,
darkness. Just do it. Just do it.
Getting.
Is wild shape a spell?
No, it's
Magical
a.
effect, but it
it's a-
won't. It's not
I don't know.
spell.
Would you want me to roll for it?
No, it's all good.
Okay.
Thank fuck for that.
35.
No more spells. That's all I know how to do.
Normally I have a thing that might use.
What would you call the giant bat in his ass?
It's either in a bat or
Zaz?
Bat
Yeah,
ass.
that's
I like
ass.
that ass. That's
in a
good.
bat.
In a bat.
Okay, so
In a bat.
I'll take to the air, and I've got a fly speed of 60. I'm a large beast. Okay, so I'm quite big.
That's cool.
BRB.
I will. For the plant growth, is that like, was it 5 feet above the ground? Where is it? I need to know if it's like air terrain as well. There's plant growth. There it is. Sorry, I'm
believe
taking a
it's
hot minute for
just-
my turn to try and.
I believe it's just the ground.
Yeah. what I
All plants or creature moving through the. I mean, it says through this area. I'm just going to assume it's the ground. I don't assume that
Whatever
would
you say it is.
ruin everything at the moment.
In a bad says attorney at law.
Good law.
I'll move. I'll fly up, say 10 feet, so I'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yep.
Which will put me here. And
Okay.
I guess that's me for now.
Incapacitated. This guy.
Got a big circle.
I don't know what's
He
going on,
can't see.
Can't see. He does know which way.
Is he gonna walk off the edge?
No.
He knows where the edge is, hopefully.
And he'll pull out an axe. And he'll start to chop him.
Oh,
Terra.
God.
Right. Does the darkness go like? Is it like a sphere, or is it just kind of flat on top here? Like if I jumped off the bridge, would it still?
It's
be dark?
it's a cube of darkness. It is ever
Right.
darkening.
Okay.
Cube.
I don't know what to do in this situation
Yeah.
at all. I mean, I got dark vision, but that doesn't work for this. Oh man. You good there, Sam?
I've just realized a feature I have.
Oh no.
He's got sniff vision, everybody.
He actually has catapult.
I think I'm gonna hold my action for my crossbow if for some reason the darkness goes away and I get a shot at somebody. Otherwise, what I'm gonna do with my flaming sphere is I'm gonna yeet it downwards towards the guy who jumped off, like the last kind of area I vaguely know, and I just
Roll the sphere off the side.
yeah.
How
okay,
fast
one
can you
second.
move this?
Am I going for a
Move
ride,
it
guys?
Up to 30 feet. I assume
just
it's
seems to go
got
10.
more of a hover than a fall. So yeah, you shove it off the edge and it goes down. You gauge that it's still probably 25 feet in the air. No, 25 feet below you.
It's
And then
slowly falling off the edge.
I'm gonna walk towards the edge of the bridge, carefully feeling with my feet, and end my turn there.
Alright.
Hey, at least he can't see anything down there.
Incapacitated, Arthur.
So, I'm going to use a feature that hasn't been relevant ever.
It is now.
I'm going to
Relatable.
activate my moon touched.
Oh,
Okay.
It's unsheathed. While it doesn't necessarily, it is magical light. So, technically, it gives me a slight bit of vision.
What level is Moonbeam?
That's the part
Second.
I was going to question. When this
Second.
sword was made, what
Yeah.
was it?
We'll find out.
When this spell was made, it's darkness. The spell darkness.
Okay.
The
No,
second
no, no.
level.
I mean, the moon touch sword. Was it like? Did you ever decide? Was that just the same as moonbeam?
I think it's the closest thing there.
Bell-wise,
Okay,
probably.
that's why I'm asking, because I had to genuinely Google this to try and figure out what goes where. General consensus is that non-magical light sources do have some effect.
What's this for the
darkness-
effect on darkness?
The darkness spell creates an area of magical darkness not illuminated by non-magical light sources and also dispels spells. So it's technically not a spell. It's just having it unsheathed. That's why I'm wondering, does it work that way?
I mean, it's a spell like
Okay.
effect, but
Yeah, I would say that it's a magical light source, but it is equal to a lower level than darkness itself in terms of the bright effect. So it would be doused by the darkness effect. You would need, like most darkness,
that's
if you
what I
cast
needed to know.
essentially a third level or higher effect, it'll break the spell, but it does the opposite effect to you. Like it cancels out the glow of the sword.
Okay, never mind that.
Like the sword's glowing, you just can't see it.
No, you feel it. It's nice.
Then I would like to ask to try something a little stupider. And
Always valid.
Always valid. Could I, using the power of my rage, try to, I don't know, imbue, not imbue, that's not the right word, strengthen the effect of the moonlight by in putting radiant into it, giving up that damage if I attack this round?
You know what? I'll let you make a check for it.
Sure. What would you like?
You're trying to basically focus your rage energy of the radiant necrotic into the blade to try and make it glow suddenly brighter.
At least within 5 feet of me. It doesn't have to be the full effect.
All right, here's what we'll do. We'll do a bit of an all or nothing moment for it.
Mhm.
You can use your action to focus your energy and try to do this. You will empower basically both halves of your energy into the blade.
Mhm.
You're going to make you're going to be good at it. A Constitution check.
Check specifically, yep.
Check specifically. If you roll good, it will increase the glow of the effect to above that of a second level, which would cancel out the darkness effect, breaking the spell. But there is a chance of catastrophic failure.
Oh, really?
Well, I do like odds here. I was also meaning to ask earlier, when I rolled that nat 1/2, was that, I don't know, was that a nat 1 technically?
No, because you had advantage.
No, that's what I was thinking. Just making sure. Try to push this as much as I can.
That's very fair.
Cool. Con check?
Just flat con check. Okay, and now I want you to roll me a flat d20. Okay. You focus as much of your energy as you can into the blade, basically pouring in the radiant and necrotic energy you have out of your from the two halves that you use. The sword glows ever brighter for a moment, shattering the darkness effect as like fucking Gandalf coming down the bloody hill with the staff that glows, blinding everyone. A sudden blast of light dissipates the darkness, fading back to its normal self. The sword is like white hot in your hands, and you can tell there was a chance the sword could just explode if this went badly, but it's okay.
So I dispelled the darkness. Cool.
Yeah, darkness gone.
All
That's your
of it.
action. Darkness is gone.
Awesome.
Yeah, because
Now
if you
we're bad.
fully breaks the spell, if darkness is countered by light.
I was not that aware that's how darkness worked. I thought it was just like a
Yeah.
small area.
Technically, yeah, anything like above
Well,
its spell would break it if it's obvious.
That's my action and everything.
If someone disagrees with that ruling, I don't care.
And it's still fire, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Still
Nice,
fire.
pretty cool.
You know, what if we made like a 60-foot bubble? I'm just saying.
I would like to walk through the fire now.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Alright,
Absolutely.
You know, just caught one of your things on fire already, right?
Let me just.
They already
double-check.
stole the other one.
Oh.
Yes.
Steal quarter movement.
No, because it's on fire. I mean, through the fire tiles. No. The thing is still there. Going through the fire tiles is not
Not quarter movement.
not quarter movement. But is that how big? Yeah, I think.
I think it was like
About
that.
it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, I think I have enough to get through it at least.
All right. Let me roll some
It's
d6s of fire damage for you. So is that
damage me.
Three of them, I believe.
3? Okay. You take 16 fire damage.
That's okay.
Ooh,
It was worth it.
Big roll.
And then 3 of your tags burn.
Cool. Let's just say one arm is gone completely. I don't know how many tags there actually were. Let's just
No,
say
he's
one
lost an
arm's
arm.
gone.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like you just put your arm in front of you, like run through the flames, and like it just burns the tags on that arm. Yeah.
Cool. That gets me through. That's my movement. That's damage I've taken. You said 16. That's.
I mean, that's like 15 plus 20. That's only 35 feet of your movement.
Shy.
you
One
can
sec,
make a
stupid.
step,
Basic
I think.
Yeah, if you got 20 more feet of movement left, you can make one more step.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, you stop.
No, I can make half a step, I think.
We only do 4 rounded steps here.
Yeah, I will put 1 foot forward.
Okay.
Ready for the next move.
As a bonus action, it's a good question. I don't know. Didn't think this far.
That's fine.
All I know is the sword is hot, and I feel accomplished.
There you go. Eugen.
I'm a paladin, guys.
Okay.
Are you?
Oh, I
I
guess. Yeah, as light returns, I guess in a bat's eyes, Tony Law can see that the owner has grabbed the axe and has started chopping the bridge.
Huh.
Standing long jump.
Okay.
I hope you fall through.
Take 1 fire damage.
Wow.
Do it again.
And then that was like what, 20 feet?
Whatever your standing long jump is, bud. How many feet that was?
Probably 20 feet. I got like 20. I've max strength, so it's like 20 feet. I've got movement left, so it's like 1, 2.
Do you have 40 feet of movement?
1.
Let me get a
Yes.
jump calculator.
Yeah, I guess that works. If your standing is 20, you can step out of the fire, I guess, but you can't move any further in that tile you're in.
We're working with weird numbers here.
We're
Without
working
a running
with...
start,
Yeah.
without a running start, you have a 10-foot jump.
I got a 10-foot jump.
Yeah,
Can be
it's
here.
half your strength score if you don't have at least a 10-foot running start.
And you can move another 10. You can move another 10 feet in the fire.
Yeah.
And then
Jump.
you're on 10 feet. Yeah, if you want to jump out and just land in the tower next to it, that's all you do. So you take another. I should have done 2 because it would have been 3. Take another 6 fire damage, and you land, and they're unable to move any further than that.
There you go.
I will also need to. Nat 20. Okay, Shield of Faith is gone.
Okay.
Hmm?
Just
Okay.
concentrating to the faith, yep.
Yeah, I was concentrating on that.
Anything else for your action?
As my action, bonus action, I'll give Mr. Catman a fair gift.
Alrighty.
I'll give
You
him
shift.
the gift of the temporary HP.
Cool. So you fifth the Catman,
Oh.
and I believe that's everything you can do then.
That's action, bonus action, and movement. Yeah.
Right. Next up is
The leader will give out another shout in Leonin, which translates to keep hitting the bridge. The others can't wake up. Actually, no, he won't do that. He'll tell him to fire, and he'll throw a javelin at Selena.
Damn, that's the distance.
65 feet. That actually might be a disadvantage.
Oh, okay, so he's telling that dude to do it.
Yep. He's been shouting commands, and then he can make other people do things as a reaction.
So we'll just roll
Fair
disadvantage just in case. That's still a
I'm
hit.
checking.
Fine.
What's a javelin DC? Like the damage?
In
like
D6.
D6?
D6 plus.
Yep.
What's his number? 4. Take 8 damage, Selena. Roll a concentration saving throw, please. You take
Easy
no
peasy.
damage because it goes through your temp HP, but you do take 1 real damage.
It's a beat of 10. You're fine. Yep. Spell's still up.
He's a little. Yeah, he will also probably throw. Can you make that range?
Yep. It's 100 feet. It's 120-foot long range for a javelin.
Also do that as well.
as they're attempting to break the spell. As you're
That
kind
makes
of
a lot of sense.
Miss.
you're cutting like over half their team.
Yep, that's very fair.
Devastated. Top of the order. Before Christine go. This will spread. And now you're on
Yeah.
fire again, Xavier.
When your turn, you'll take some damage.
That seems like fire.
Mm.
Yeah.
5,
Currently, it's
10,
helping us, but it's also hindering us.
15. Let me avoid that's too much. Okay. Shouldn't I?
Christine, as you run forward,
Yeah.
you can see that the flames are eating away at the edges of the bridge. While the bridge is still holding at this point, you can tell that the structural integrity of this bridge may not last much longer if the center of it is being
Yeah.
eaten by a flame.
Oh, the worst part is I don't know what to do other than roll with the fall. Oh, this is brutal. I will just double checking with vortex warp. So chosen space must be on a surface or on a liquid that can support the target without the target having to squeeze. Does that include areas of like damage? It is a ground location I can see. I just want to double check that before say.
What's the rule? What are
Doing
you
anything else.
asking? Vortex warp?
Vortex on the ground.
Magical chest space around another creature can see. Target must succeed on saving throw. An unoccupied space of your choice. The chosen space must be on the surface from a liquid that can support the target. Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
a place on fire is still a place on fire.
then we're going to have a slight shift on targets, but similar aspect. I'm going to target the one shop in the bridge that's making it worse. I'm
Very
going
fair.
to force a vortex warp with disadvantage using 3 sorcery points to heighten spell.
Mhm.
And I'm going to basically plan to plop him right in front of the 2 fighty boys who want to punch and smack him.
Okay,
While also on the fire.
fair enough.
I guess I'll roll twice on him.
maybe we should-
Yeah,
we can-
let me just. I think you can just hit the
Yeah.
dis button and then it'll roll it, maybe. If not, I'll roll the second one.
Vortex warp? No.
No, okay.
How do you do it with a
That's.
I'll do it again.
You know what? He fails. I don't think he can
You know-
come back from this.
But I'm gonna do it again because it's gonna feel great.
He could not come back from. He rolled a 3.
He also failed. Cool. I'd like to put him 1 square below Hugo, please.
Okay.
As like literally like almost like yanking on a chain. Just shove him immediately like towards him.
This dude literally throws the javelin at Selena, grabs the axe, lifts up to go, and then is in front of Hugin looking real confused, like,
And on fire.
and he's suddenly in flames. So on
If
his turn, he's
someone's
gonna take
going
fire
down,
damage.
if someone's going down, it's gonna be all of us. Just gonna double check. I'm going to swap out a file as a bonus action and load an air just in case.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do anything else.
Alrighty, I can see again. Thank God for that. So,
Oh, roll a D1, a D20.
Right.
No.
Sorry, my bad.
a what?
I can't wait to make things
Roll D1.
worse.
Okay, cool.
I missed that again. Sorry.
Don't worry. It's not for you.
Okay. 10, 15, 20.
I love
This
making
is not
things
lined
worse.
up correctly. I'm not sure.
Guys, back that dark.
Oh, yes, it is,
I don't think I
30.
can do it twice.
Is that I can't get to that guy with 30 feet? Thought I could. Shit. That messes everything up. Because interacting with this dude will be an action, won't it?
Yep.
Right. Well,
Easy to
I can't
find
at
wherever
this
they've hit the tags on themselves.
can I at least roll like a perception to see if I can No, they're all in the underbrush, aren't they?
They're unconscious on the
Oh.
ground, covered in the grass. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to see them. Well, the only thing I can do right now is it's probably going to do fuck all, but I'm going to drop a shape water down on part of the fucking the bridge fire to try and mitigate some of the damage. Like it's sort of like, what is it, like a 5-foot cube, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, 5-foot cube. It's just like swirling water, just sort of like goes into like just probably like the bit closer to Christine, I'd say.
Where are you pulling the water from?
What do you mean?
You shape
Say
water,
water
you need a
moves,
source.
it moves water. It doesn't create water.
I mean, I assume we all.
Oh right, you're right. Never
Yeah.
mind. I can't fucking do that. I can't even get anyone with a kill wounds or haste or anything right now. I'm just going to use my action to move a little bit further down. I go, not that. 5, fuck's sake, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As, actually, you know what? That's good. As she moves here, so she's a little bit further away from the people who were trying to shoot at her, in preparation of grabbing sashes. I'll start from
I'm assuming you're also staying like just above the tree line, so you're not slowed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Easy.
just sort of, like skimming over it. I guess like I'll go here and say I'm 5 feet up then, for that.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I'm not. But yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Bat
sorry.
says.
That was
No,
my
it's all
bad.
good. You know, bat says. Trying to get low.
Did Terra take her held action?
No.
I
no,
don't think
she
anybody
did not.
was in range.
It's
neither.
yeah, I think you could. Crossbows
Someone
have
is
a
now.
decent range, so you could have done it at any point if you wanted. If you want to, you can.
What about the guy on the floor? How far away is he?
The
Yeah,
guy
see?
on the floor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
300?
in your short range. Yeah. Let me draw a target
Alright,
in mind.
I'll fire at him then.
The guy on the floor, this one, defender 6, or
Yeah, the one who jumped off.
oh him. You can't
You
see
said
that
defender
far because
Okay.
the brush of the jungle.
You
It's like a
teleport the
canopy
guy in
layer.
front of the
I
front.
thought you meant the guy on the ground, but
Yeah, no,
no,
my
the
bad.
guy on the jungle's floor, no.
This guy's please.
Alright,
Well-
so who could I shoot at then?
Any guy. With some with disadvantage, but definitely
Yeah, 65.
that guy on the
guy.
ground. Most would be disadvantage except the guy in
You're
front of
cooking for me,
Hugo, or
I'll shoot the guy in front of Hugo then.
yeah, the guy in front of Hugon's the only one you would be able to shoot without disadvantage.
Wait, why are you clicking for me?
That's
Definitely a
it.
hit.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Yes,
the
flop, you hit
crossbow bolt light on fire.
Alright, I'm gonna do something a little bit cheeky. I'm gonna move 50 feet to here. Is it on top of this guy? Or
Yeah,
how
reaching
high
up, I assume.
up from the thing is this guy? Because I assume he's on this tree.
Oh, it's like directly next to it, so he's just stepped off the side of this platform onto the tree.
I want to go up to him and I want to grapple him.
Fair
Alright,
enough.
roll the check. Is that athletics versus his athletics or acrobatics? I'll say you can also attempt to just grab his band off him. Natural
Oh
20.
my fucking god, dude.
Just say you wanted to do that.
He's not going to have a throat in a minute.
He's not gonna have like an arm. You pull
I'd
the
say-
bandage
I'd
down.
I didn't kill him.
I'd
Gravity
say
did.
I'd say I wouldn't say the bat could grab it unless he said it because I think it's a bit more finesse for a bat to untie
I am a large
a
bat.
guy.
Yeah, snatching it off him. But
Yeah.
either way, you grab
Yeah,
this
you grab the
motherfucker.
man. He rolled a 1. He's
Yeah.
grabbed.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Okay.
You
cool.
swing down,
So
grab
great.
either shoulder. What are you doing with this man's?
I go up 10 feet.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
the last of my movement. That was my action.
Oh my lord.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This dude's
Wait,
kicking
no,
and
he's-
flailing as he's being held by like the shoulders. like
Wait,
We-
stop,
a
he's a
giant-
cat. He'll land on his feet.
Did we determine that the bands stay with them when they polymorph?
Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
they,
okay.
they
So
don't
the,
get changed with
yeah.
you.
So the band is probably like around your wing, because it was on your
Okay.
arm.
Cool, cool.
So he can't reach unless he does some shenanigans. Who's this guy? This guy's unconscious. He can't do shit. This man, however, he's on fire. Let's take his fire damage to begin with. He takes 1 fire damage.
Sorry, Ivor, you're the one that got hit the most.
He will
The fire
then.
hates you.
He could.
You know what? I'm gonna make just a wisdom check for this man.
Yeah. Okay.
He stays. Surely.
He stays. He can throw hands.
All right. Yeah. He will. Yeah.
Actually, he's gonna.
He's gonna burn first.
Yeah. He
already did.
will. He already would. He will roll an attack.
You
You
can
can-
roll us an athletics check or an acrobatics.
Athletics.
Or acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get athletic. I will fortune.
All right.
That bumps that from
Uh,
a 13, 14, 15.
15.
Range it's 30 feet.
Yeah, within 30 feet, so 2 to a 15.
All right.
Yeah, 15.
He will go for it again. Roll another one.
Make another check. Essentially, this dude isn't trying to attack you. He's grabbing for your band.
Yeah, he's
but,
like-
you're
Yeah.
grabbing his
Hand
hands.
is on my sword. I am literally holding it.
Yeah,
That is.
he's doing his best trying to wrench it out of your grip, but he's failing. You're but either keeping the sword out of his grab, or when he does like go to grab at it, you like yank it out so he can't get a hold of the band.
Be right back. Just need to do wait.
Right, Tara.
I'm still listening. Not listening again.
Question: If I jumped off this,
You will make
Uh,
20d6 falling damage. Yes.
okay, but if I also summon my wildfire spirit, and a bit before I hit the ground, I use the
No.
wildfire spirit teleport, would I still take all the damage?
Yes,
Damn it!
teleport does not negate inertia.
Yeah, you'll still slam to the ground with the amount of force you have.
Can I
You take
half it if I
19.
teleport myself like an angled direction going away from the ground?
I tried.
No, you take 19d6 instead because you'd skip 1 dice worth of falling
Oh,
distance.
yeah, I'll take that then.
Could they teleport above the river, technically?
They're not
Too
above
far
the-
away.
Yeah,
No,
he's,
okay.
the river's behind this area where you're at.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was below or on the other side of the tree specifically.
Yeah, other side of the tree.
Yeah, it's off it's off the map.
Selena
in,
is the
like,
closest
this
to the river.
direction.
Just need to double check something. Sorry.
And I pointed out, Sam, the man who jumped up before, you heard a thud as he hit the ground. Some like multiple seconds later.
Hey,
I
I
think
thought he had a
he's
plan.
he's not making it to the next round.
You don't know that. Well, you do, maybe. We'll find out.
Ankles and
Do you
kneecaps
think, Jack?
broken.
I just hope the band he took makes him feel good.
Okay, this is
Makes him be able to sleep better at night.
For the team.
Hey, Arkla, can you make it just well in this moment while they're doing things? Do you want to make just a quick perception check,
Sure.
or you know, just make an int check,
That's a challenge rating of a
Just an
quarter.
int check?
just an int
Right.
check.
Terrible at those, but thanks.
Yeah.
Never mind, today's okay, apparently.
You remember
Wait.
doing something funky last time with your tag. You didn't have your tag on you. There's
I
no
know
way
where
in
my
hell he
tag
grabbed
is.
your tag.
I know exactly where my tag
Hey,
is.
real quick, sorry.
Mhm.
Does a giant owl really only have the challenge rating of a quarter?
Yes.
What in the hell?
Yeah.
I could summon 8 giant owls.
As a thing, we request that people are going to use summoning spells to let me and AJ know in advance so we can prep things to account for them. But yeah, I'll do like they have a really bad to hit and low health and AC, so they're only CR 1/4.
Huh, honestly, I really expected they would have been more, because giant eagles are 1 challenge rating of 1.
It's
Would
They attack you.
it's cause owls aren't predator birds. They're more
They're more chill. I think they've also
Not
got
really.
effect.
What do you
Because
mean
the-
owls aren't predators?
We're not predator,
They're
man.
not.
I
They're
Yeah,
not
but
predators.
because
They're
they
not
just go after smaller
raptors. They're not.
things.
They're not true raptors or eagles. They're
Everyone knows the reason is because the
Okay.
Eagles have 2 times the freedom buff.
Would you
That's
guys
Terra's
be
turn.
okay
What would you like to
if
do?
I just summon 2 giant eagles, so it's not as many?
Absolutely fine with that.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna cast Conjure Animals, and I'm going to summon 2 giant eagles.
Yeah, just for AJ's not AJ's AFK at the moment, but he will bring them in when he is back. But yeah, you just say you have 2 giant eagles. Generally, when it comes to summoning spells for things, for sake of fantasy grounds having trouble dealing with massive initiative trackers, summoning a couple big things is always preferable to summoning a lot of small things.
Because I couldn't remember, because I knew the giant eagles were about 1, but I couldn't remember what the giant owls was. When I saw it was a quarter, I was like, what the hell? So I figured,
Yeah.
no, I'll go with the giant eagles instead.
No, absolutely.
And
Giant eagles, hey, they got double the health, they got better AC, they got multi attack, like, you know.
I see you there, Karma. You can't do this.
I'm not gonna do a repeat of that. Never.
In fairness, that was with pixies or fairies.
Yeah,
so
but you're banned.
that was
that
much
effect-
worse.
Flat, like, if you try to do that, you will not like what I do. Sorry.
I'm gonna do
Also,
it in
that
one
also
game then.
means I think because.
I'll roll a d20, by the way.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
Use
yeah.
the towel. We'll resolve that when AJ comes back, because again, I can't see the roll.
So what I'm hearing is I can't make an elephant meteor shower.
You can try.
What?
Sure, buddy.
Basically, it's so you need to have. I think it's you summon a swarm of. I think it's insects because each
Mhm.
insect is technically its own thing.
Mhm.
You basically send them up into the sky, and you have to basically do a mass polymorph on them, turning them into elephants, and then they rain
That's
down.
illegal. That's one creature by technicality.
Yeah,
It merges
AJ,
into one
it
elephant.
really
Yeah.
does fall into who your DM
So-
is.
AJ, what was the d20 roll for Terra that she did? Was it a wild magic effect roll?
No.
You'll summon 2 eagles.
She summoned 2 eagles with conjure
Giant
conjure animals.
Okay.
So give her 2 giant eagles.
It's not a
We
repeat.
talked her down from 8 giant owls.
I didn't expect them
Here's-
to be a
Trade
quarter. I
deal.
was surprised I
Here's-
could could
Here's how
summon
you
8.
talk people down out of this. No, you don't get 8 things. That's how you talk
Yeah.
people out.
Exactly.
When I
Trade deal.
saw that I could summon 8, I went no. I thought they
That's
were a higher
Thank
challenge
you.
rating, honestly.
Can I talk you up to a 4?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Only if
Specifically
you're not
pixies.
combating.
Yeah, so just 2 giant eagles, please, Mr. DM.
Yeah, how do you feel about pixies?
But her d20 did not trigger an effect, AJ?
No, it's all good.
No.
I mean, I assume out of combat it doesn't matter.
Out of combat, no. Like, that's why our thing could summon those many giant pill bugs or whatever he did.
The centipede. Yep.
But if it's in a combat and there's a combat tracker, you better give me money.
Oh, easily. I'll happily pay to win.
Yeah,
What are
and
your
I just
prices?
wanna summon them next to me. Well, one next to me, one probably a bit further down, and I'm gonna go for the guy in the floor. So I'm gonna jump on one, and I'm gonna fly down.
Let me
You're gonna
just-
fly down towards the dude who left off.
Yeah, I
Okay.
want the man who jumped. I want to see his kneecaps broken.
It's like she's collecting a debt.
Alright.
Well, they stole a tag. You know that.
You jump on one of the eagles and you start flying down into the canopy line.
And my flaming spear would be gone because I'm concentrating on the animals now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just full speed of the eagles. I'm going straight down looking for that guy.
Alright. Roll a perception check, I guess.
I can.
And do the eagles get a section?
Right. God, I have to press that button now. I miss double clicking. I liked double clicking.
I assume.
Do the birds get to look as well?
Sure. I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
What's the spell you're using specifically?
She's just using a perception check on summon.
Conjure animals.
Conjure
Conjure
animals.
animals.
Wait, is conjure?
like
Wait,
third
conjure
level?
no, summon is
What?
the single guy with the scalable HP.
Yeah.
Conjure animals, I can do 1 piece of challenge rating 2, 2 pieces of challenge rating 1,
Yeah.
4 of half, or 8 of a quarter.
Yeah. Just roll a d20 plus 4, or you should be able to double click the perception skill on the skills area.
Yeah, that Conjure Wunderbeam spell's gonna be lit.
I'm just on the 220 in the chat.
17.
Not 17.
Yeah, as you bolt down, what's their movement?
Giant Eagle, 40 it. Nine.
Oh, no, I do.
Eagle.
80 flying, so dash is 160. So you're about 40 feet above the ground. You notice this man hobbling off with like a trail of dirt and blood, sort of hobbling from one leg.
Poor
as
guy.
he's moving his way deep into the jungle.
Tara's gonna scream at him at the top of her lungs. I'm gonna break your kneecaps!
What the fuck?
He tries to hobble slightly faster away from the crazy lady on an eagle.
With an eagle. Good
Two
lord.
eagles.
Yep.
That's your action, bonus action, and movement.
Yes.
He's not making it.
Just
I hope
because.
I have struck the fear of God into this man.
I'm just gonna, if this is alright with Darian, for mounted things, because if it comes up again, especially with Hugin, we'll say either person can use like the mount speed for movement that turn, but that does do both movements unless you like using one of them to dismount, etc.
Mhm.
So
Yep,
yeah,
that
Yeah, so you
sounds
can't make a mount fly 160 feet, then hop up and run as well.
yeah, but just we're letting people be like, oh, I need to wait till my guy's turn so I can move. We're just skipping that step.
That makes sense.
When you mount, you become the same initiative.
This guy's unconscious. He can't do shit. Up.
Oh, hi.
There's a guy in front of you.
So,
Yeah, he's trying to grab tags.
that's great. I'm gonna move behind him,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and I'm gonna grab his tag.
Alright, you can make. Where's the rules here? So, you can make either an unarmed weapon attack or a sleight of hand check. Of your choice.
What
No
I'm hearing is a claw
advantage.
attack.
We'll say
You
flanking.
do have advantage. I gave you the help action.
Yeah, we'll say
What if I
flanking.
reckless?
If you do the unarmed claw attack, sure, but we'll say flanking doesn't give you the
Cool.
advantage for stealing a tag.
That is all the
Um,
permission I needed.
Okay. I gave him the help action. He has
Yes,
advantage
I'm-
regardless.
I'm aware. I've just stated a rule.
I don't think it matters. He pressed the button.
Okay.
Let's see if he doesn't do good against that. Spoilers, probably not.
Hmm?
Hmm? Ooh, actually, shit, never mind.
That is
okay,
a
Okay, I can try more than once.
You can. This first go, it does miss. As
Cool,
you
cool.
sort of
That's a 21. He fails.
Oh, it is. Fair enough.
So, Akva, while this man's trying to grab Hugin's thing, you reach past and snatch his one that you see like poking out of a corner of his shirt.
Cool. You know what I'm gonna do with my next attack?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
So it's like skill attack. Then I would like to use my extra attack as technically a what do you call it? Is it a shove to knock them prone?
Yeah, you can do a shove attack to knock them prone.
Cool. Even though they're on fire.
Poor bugger.
He does not get knocked down.
Cool,
Oh,
cool.
Damn.
And bonus action attack, I will just repeat that. I said sit.
They're like kids in the stand pushing each other over, wanting each other's toys.
No, they just found one person to bully on. It's like really
Yeah,
like.
alright, you push him into
This
the
is
fire.
uncomfortable.
He's lying on the ground now.
I'm not going to make him take. I don't think he takes damage for shove attacks or anything. So,
No, he doesn't.
He's just pushing.
and
But he's prone.
I'm going to look at Hugin and just move away.
Yeah.
That was like what 1, 2, it's like 4,
40, yeah,
6. Yeah,
whatever.
That's your
I-
movement. Here we go.
think like that.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
that's everything.
Look, it's very hard to divide a 45.
Yeah.
What
Got
am I
10
Alright, that's you
feet.
done. I believe it's Hugin now.
Yep. Again.
Okay.
You take.
So 10.
I take a damage.
Oh,
It's your number 8 to it.
yeah, we do 4 damage for Hugin.
Okay.
So you take 1 normal
That's
damage.
all my 10 hit point. Yep.
So, question.
Mhm.
And funny question.
Mhm.
It is a funny question. Can I suplex this guy off the bridge?
What?
There is a chance of him dying, and therefore the team
I
getting
tried not to
eliminated.
kill him.
That yes, you have
Yeah,
the
but
physical powers
I'm
to do
not
so.
gonna catch him if you yeet him.
You could just throw
It's
him off the
not-
side if you really wanted.
Yep. It's more of him not getting my stuff because he's right next to me.
I mean, he's also currently prone.
If you wanted to be true, we're not stopping you.
I'm gonna have to vortex warp him
If he
again.
dies, it's your fault.
I will, This is dilemma. I will, because he's technically in the fire at the moment still, isn't he?
Yes, he's lying down in slowly growing flames. He's not on fire, but he's being burned.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'll use my action because I believe I should still have it, but it's not on my list. It's not on my items. I want to manacle him.
You'd have to grapple or restrain him to then manacle him. Manacles aren't just like, handcuffs that can be quickly snapped on someone. They're full-on things you have to slide someone's hand into and then latch.
Yeah, because the other option is rope, and the fire's gonna burn through the rope by the time it's already on him.
I mean, you got multiple attack actions. You can attempt to grapple him and then attempt to increase that to a restrain with a second grapple check.
And also force movement in him after the grapple.
Oh yeah, you can grapple and drag him. Though no, because I think Hugin can only move one square.
Your attacks
So-
will have advantage against him at the moment.
If
The
Hugin was
problem
grappling
is if
him-
I beat him up. The problem is if I beat him up and he's unconscious in the fire, he will burn out and
I
die.
am implying a grapple attack would have advantage right now.
I know. I know what you're saying. It's more along the lines of I either stay in the fire and do all this because I kind of have to.
We'll remind you that the bridge is disintegrating.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Currently
problem.
Why not
That's the
move,
problem. If the bridge wasn't disintegrating,
Why not move 5 feet, diagonal bottom left, so you're on the side of him, grapple him, and then just rotate him 5 feet out? That technically gets you both out of the fire for this turn. If the fire spreads because of their making, you're not killing him.
That's fire specifically.
This one
it's
was
not
our
our making. It is our making though. It was the flame sphere that started all of this.
No, my fault.
There's also fire on the other side.
Yeah, that's theirs. That's their fault.
That's
I was
their,
gonna-
That one's their fault. This one's our fault. So if he
I-
dies here, that's on us.
Alright, guys, I'm taking one for the team. I'm gonna go stand in some flames.
It's also
To
the
make a
fact that if
decision,
he goes,
Dimitri. Make a call, my guy.
action, disengage,
Okay.
jump.
Okay.
Okay, so the 10-foot leap.
Yep. And
And then
5
one
feet.
step. Yeah.
All right.
Alright, cool.
As he's hanging through with his shoulders, he just taps your feet in a bat says like we yield, we yield.
Bat says did not care.
Is yells, like, there's nothing we can do at this point. It's very obvious to us. You've got me, my man is down, one is badly hurt, and 3 are unconscious. We're not winning this fight. Rather than drag it out, we yield. Like, he shouts this out, loud enough that the guy down the bottom, Terry, you can also hear this. A bit faint, but the guy who's limping away from you just stops trying to run
He just puts
and
his
just puts his
hand up.
hands up and yeah, he's like, it's like, we give up.
The Zaz, as he's grabbed onto this thing, will fly down the 10 feet up in the air, and you see as when he unwild shapes, the form like sort of turns to steam and like what's the word I'm looking for? Like evaporates off him as he's still got him by like the scruff of his collar in his actual arms and sets him down.
The dude just like reaches into his like into like where his armor it is, pulls his own tag off, and just holds it out to you.
Like,
While
as,
that's happening,
as he does so,
So take it.
he's quickly just like, before he grabs it, he's like, maybe stop the fire growth.
I wanted to say like
No, my mom.
I wanted to say like I wanted to run through, basically grab the guy and try to pull him out best I can, and just like as I'm like about to like take a dive through, I'm just gonna yell out to Zaz, if you can stop anything of what you just did, great. If not, anything else would be great.
Yeah, you can't undo plant growth.
I don't know.
There's no undo button.
Isn't
No,
this
no,
a spell
actually,
you can
no,
cancel?
I do know that.
No, it's not concentration or anything.
It doesn't need to be
does
concentration,
happen.
you can just stop any magical effect you cast, can't you?
Plant growth.
I mean, if you'll allow me to, I will. I was.
I assume you could. I think the only permanent
I
one's
was
the 8
hoping-
hours one.
It's up to you guys. Whatever you say.
Personally, I'm on this because it just grows the plants. It doesn't make them magic or anything. They're just really thick and overgrown. The 8 hours one makes the effect last a whole year. So like, I don't think you can get rid of the TJ.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
Tess?
what you want to roll.
I don't know how well I could do this now that it's sort of like combat is over, but is there a way? So you said it's like how many feet down was the drop again? Sorry,
200.
200.
Yeah.
I'll.
So,
Kara will grab the guy down there with one of her eagles and pull him up to his friends.
Yeah, he's a flying up. So Tez, what are you doing?
there's no way I'd be able to do it. I don't even think that you can move the shape water. I just wanted to get the water from somewhere and yeah.
So I have an idea. But continue.
I also have one. You can go first if you wish to.
Thank you. I don't think that shape water would work because I don't know if I could even move it up with me and it'd take too fucking long anyway. So I was just gonna say that I'll probably, instead of going towards these guys, I might go towards Christine and maybe help her try and move the dude out of the fire. Although Arcus right there, but you know.
I mean,
Yeah.
the guy who was knocked prone, he's just gonna like when they give up, he like puts his hands up. When you guys aren't being aggressive, he just rolls out of the fire and he starts getting himself like he's not unconscious. He was just knocked on his ass.
Yeah.
Which we can say if you want, Ted, you can easily collect the tags from the 3 unconscious dudes as you're passing by them.
Yeah, I think like it'd be a case of she'd drop the hypnotic pattern.
Yep.
And like sort of just like fly through these dudes and just be like yoink, yoink, yoink. But like heading towards about here so that like not that she's gonna be able to fucking catch Hugin, Aqua, or Christine. Christine's alright because she's got the jetpack. But these two, they're way too heavy for her. No offense, she's got a strength of like 8.
What do you mean I can fly?
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
saw him do it once.
I can just catapult
Yeah.
myself in the air.
So do we want me to get rid of this plant growth? Because I have something.
What?
Yeah,
Yep.
sorry, you go now.
No.
I was gonna ask. I'll cast Blight on my plant growth area if you allow that to wither and kill all of the plant growth, and I would imagine put out the fire, seeing as there's no food for it.
Yeah, if you want to burn a 4th level spell, yeah, I'll let it happen.
Yeah, I'll do that.
God.
And so,
I'll say if you want to, like, before you commit to that, if you want,
No,
like you guys
already
can
committed.
just use it. Okay, I was like, you can use actions to just douse fire in an area, like basically
Nah.
stamping it out and stuff.
I'm more farming here. Zaz turns and looks upon the destruction and wake that has been a mixture of the two very Fey-like entities. And he will snap his fingers, and all the purple sort of veinish growth that was part of the foliage lights up and then just turns to ash.
He really is aura farming.
Absolutely.
as
As
you all get,
fancy goal.
well, you don't all get, but there are 6 extra sashes granted to your party. Upon the handing over of the last one, the 6 of them sort of disappear in beams of light, and the rest of you are here.
Free to continue on.
That guy's
So
lucky
the-
he gets with his kneecaps.
The Leonins are still here. They're just like hanging out.
No, they're gone. Like when they hand over the final sash, they get there's like beams of light appear where they're standing and they vanish. Like when their beams are gone, they're just gone. They're taken out of the game because they lost.
That makes sense.
I am just gonna do some quick bonus actiony sorcery magic bull crappy.
You also.
And just- Yep.
Go ahead, do your thing first, and then I'll say my thing.
Just basically turning a first level into points, 2 first levels into points, and then getting a second level back plus some spare points.
Easy.
You all do feel, throughout this entire fight, you've all felt light and like strong, more resilient in every way. And as this combat fades away, you no longer feel this benefit on you.
That makes sense.
I cast a 4th level spell. I need to roll for the magic table.
So good.
So, who wants my tag?
I'll look for a tag back. Because I imagine I probably grabbed it from the dude I grabbed.
As you
Should
look
we
at
spread
the-
these ones out? That
Go on.
it's okay. You go.
I was saying, as you look at the one that you grabbed from the other guy that wasn't his own, it's just a tag, a white piece of cloth that Arkva's had.
Okay, so I had one of these fake tags.
It seems that your ruse worked out for you, Akfa.
Speaking of, do any of you have any more white cloth?
No.
Looks at her clothes.
And I like this thing.
Looks at her clothes. It's just like
Hold on.
none that I'd like to part with.
Give me
Christine,
like
you check yourself when he says that. You have a second tag.
With a symbol.
Oh.
Because you did have a.
You don't know when.
Yeah.
You don't know when, but at some point, Akfa sneakily attached his actual tag to you. Akfa
you
doesn't have
motherfucker.
any actual tags.
you
That's so funny.
motherfucker!
That's very cheeky. I like it.
You know what the worst part? I
And
think
then
it's like
gave him
that
a fake
motion
one.
of. Yeah, I think that worst part is like when I like make the motion of like, oh, do you have any like white cloth? She thinks for a moment, it's like she does still have like part of her academy clothing, which is white, like top and all that. But as she like goes to move it, she just sees like the 2 symbols on her arm, and just like turns around, takes stock of who does and who seemingly doesn't have one, and realizes Akvor doesn't. Just like doesn't say anything, but just narrows. Is like okay.
It's not on your arm. It's like in another location of Arthur's choosing. He gave you a fake one as well. So
You have 3 tags.
You have 3 tags. One is fake, and then the third is his real one.
I am not paying attention with my 11 perception, am I?
You weren't. You were not
No.
paying attention for that last stream.
Oh wait, no, I think I know I can get some. And I pull out a spare set of clothes from the bag of holding. I'm going to use a combination of this and another charge of my disguise kit to make more tags. To replace what I'd already lost.
Yeah, you replace the 4 tags that were destroyed during that fight.
I will attach the fake one that was taken from Akfa that I got. I will wrap that one around my thigh.
Mhm. And
So it seems like I have 2.
as for the real one I just stole, I was offering that out.
Yeah, I believe Selena was asking if they wanted to distribute the ones
Yeah.
that I gathered.
Give it to Selena and ask no questions.
No, that was not what I was gonna. It's
What do you
okay. It's been too long now.
I mean, you can say no still.
She has 3 sashes that she got. She was like, do we want to distribute these ones?
Well, I'm realizing I now have 2 on me, so someone's been doing something.
I have
I feel
4. Mine
I
and
feel like you need at least 1, Akvo.
Fine, I'll hold on to the one that I stole,
Good enough.
as I put more on.
More fake ones.
Yeah, at this point, it's like you've got them just in like small divides between going up the arm. It's just like
You're making it
hanging off.
incredibly annoying. Like there's like you got the one sash on at the bottom and like multiple ones on top of it. It's like get to it now. Have fun.
Let me see if I can find an image that feels right.
I believe as Tez is trying to say, you guys have 6 sashes for the other team.
Yeah.
Selena has 3 of them. Inazaz has 1. Terra has 1, and either Akfa or Hugin has 1 of the actual point wear sashes. Are you going to distribute the 6 point sashes amongst yourselves, or are you just going to hold on to the ones you got? Like Selena will keep her ones. What are you all doing with the point based sashes?
I reckon it's probably best, like Selena said, to mix them up between everybody.
I've got 2 points on me at the current.
I
I
can
do
take
just
the
wanna
one
put-
that I would have got from my guys. I would have 2 real and then the 1 fake.
I do just want to put one idea out there. We don't have to do it if we're all happy with however
Go
it's
for it.
distributed. But if we put all of them on one person, and as long as that person's got like a good enough evasive ability, we're immortal.
Man,
It is it.
Or
eagles, I can be in the sky.
Yeah. Like I know it's a gamble. Don't get me wrong. But I just
Do
want
you
to put it out there.
Do you bring that up as like, or are you just doing that out of the character?
That's out of character. That's between us. Zaz is not that intellectually inclined.
Okay.
yeah, I think
Well-
that's something I have thought about. Well, you first.
No, that's alright.
Might
Okay,
I
go
point
ahead.
out that they did take one of my fakes?
I think it has
They
been
don't have time
something.
to think.
I think there was something I did point out initially was like a potential of just stockpiling, but I've thought about it being myself because I could just move people away from me or just potentially charm them if they get close. But I don't. We might just spread them out. It's probably easier.
I think that I do tend to stay a decent distance back, but at the same time, if they do decide to charge me, I don't have the strength to be able to stop them. It is as you tend to sort of stick to middle to close range, and I can't help but notice that when you were transformed, they had a little bit of difficulty grabbing yours. I don't think it would be a terrible idea for you to carry a few of them.
I can carry a few. That's no stress off my back. He'll hold his hand out for whoever to put sashes in it.
She is going to give you 2 of hers, so she'll carry 2, and she'll give you 2.
Is this something we should be keeping track of, or
Yes, they're on.
No,
your
we're
in-
tracking them.
They're in your
you guys tracking them?
inventory.
Cool,
Yeah, we're also tracking them. Just
Oh,
there's
right.
2 layers of things.
cool.
Sash fragments. So
I assume there's
now I-
rules with tying the sashes.
They always have to remain visible, even these ones.
Like nothing can be
Yeah, she has-
completely hidden through armor, or like hiding.
Like, so Tara has like hers shoved in her bra/shirt, but she's got a bit of it sticking out.
Yep.
I
Some
say
people
Selena-
hide different parts of the body. Sorry, Tez, you go.
I say Selena has one like around her neck, and like I'd say the one of the others is like she'd probably start putting them like on her chain belt. There's like she can sort of check to make sure they're there, but she'll still have her main one, the one that she was given around her neck.
Hey, alcohol,
will
where'd you
have
put the
one-
other 2 on me?
Tied like a bandana around his forehead, and tie all the rest normally.
I mean, it had to be quick. I didn't have time to tie it exactly.
Yeah, that's why I just want to know where you threw them. Like, 1 real, 1 fake, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I was
Uh,
behind you, if that helps.
Alright, I imagine there's like now a second one that's probably fake that's looped around some of the coil work from my firework armor. And the real one, that's a hard one. Let's go with along the belt. That would be easy. How cheeky would you be? Would you be at the belt or like close to the tail? How cheeky are you?
Why not both?
You want to do those instead?
Belt near the tail.
Okay, sure. There you go.
There you go.
That's
Fake
the
sashes
two.
are bound.
The real ones need a tail and a belt. Fake one on the coil. Why not?
Alrighty.
Alright. Quickly take our bio break so you guys can use that time to decide where you want to go next. If the plan is still on. But until then,
Absolutely.
bio break time.
Yeah. I'll break.
Oh, 5, 6.
Should not be this hard to
Oh,
find.
one,
it.
two,
Bloody hell.
I've got 4 on me. Alright.
I believe I have 3 on me. I've got 2 real ones, 1 fake one. I need to figure out where to put the other real one.
I have a ridiculous amount on me.
Please tell me when you just decided to do that. I need to know.
Like
No,
right
As
at the
soon
start
as,
of
soon
our
as he,
session.
as soon as he started.
God damn it.
Before we'd even begun this round.
You're a prick.
No, yeah, when he made the other fake sashes, he was like, I do this. I'm like, okay.
I needed to make a tactical decision and it worked.
Did
Just to
it?
go through.
Yeah.
They went for the one that was the obvious bait around the neck.
It
Well,
makes
you
sense.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a real.
I mean, I was not in the know.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
I
you weren't?
no, I remembered earlier in the day. Then the event happened. I'm like, oh, he lost his sash. And then I remembered 5 minutes after that. I'm like, oh no, he's still. Christine has his sash. Christine has got 2 points on her right now. And then I told Darian.
Yes.
Tez,
Yes.
I just want to confirm, did you give two of the sashes you stole to Nazaz?
Yes.
Okay,
She
cool.
kept her own and kept one of the ones that she got.
So Zaz has
Okay.
4
total.
sashes, all point based. Christine has 3, but 2 are point based. Aqua has
I have 4.
X plus 1, where plus 1 equals the real sash. Terra has
Yes,
2.
I have a ridiculous amount.
There are 2 real ones and 1 fake one.
Selena's
sorry
just
if
got
I made
2
that complicated.
real. No, it's fine. We needed to know the math anyway, and Xavier's just got his starting one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm 2 by the way, 2 real, 2 fake, because he put 1 real and 1 fake on me.
That's clever. That was really clever. That worked out.
I think
There
I'm
we go.
gonna tie the other real one around one of my horns, like towards the tip that's kind of in front of my eye.
Easy.
I'm too
So, yeah, he has
worried.
You go, Tez.
I'm too worried about what will happen if I tie anything around my staff.
It's just an absolute lambasting of sashes around Aqua.
For the sake of like translating mechanics to how we're hiding it, because I know that like Christine's got 1 weaving through her armor and Zaz's got 1 around his
Yeah.
crossguard. There's a multiplier, but if they like target that and grab it, they like even if like you should feel resistance, like especially the ones around your necks, it'll just come off. It's not gonna like you'll
It's
be
mainly
aware
for
that it's
stealth.
Yeah, that's
missing.
fine.
But like
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
mean,
But if
there.
they go for the one in my bra, I can scream at them they're a pervert.
No,
That's the
Honestly,
moral
very
win.
fair.
Honestly, a lot of like the reason I put it around the neck anyway, like for one of them is for like perception. So if someone like stealthy like sneaks up and like tries to steal it, she's gonna feel it. There's no way they're gonna be able to steal something from around her neck unless they're like Theo level.
Same thing
sneaky.
for the coil. Like,
Yeah.
the whole point was that you had to weave your arm through the coils of my armor, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, you could try, and you'll probably get it, but I'll know, and I'll bring you back here on a chain.
We're like, no, thank you, buddy.
Look at me in the eyes. You're not leaving me now.
It's to not stop them getting it. It's to
You're
just
mine.
notify us maybe
Yeah.
if to
Yeah.
give us a high chance of us noticing it.
Yes,
Especially with my
Yeah.
horrid perception.
for me.
Like,
Which could
Karen,
still
they
be
either have
thrown to the
catch
wind.
hits, or they're gonna have to put their hands like in her face to get either of her real ones.
Also, the claw one's fake. The real one's on my left arm, which is free.
It's a fucking, what do they call that? The red herring?
Yeah.
I'll say
It's the
also just
reverse
a point of
psychology.
it. The one tied around Selena's neck, that one is slightly like has like a slight sheen to it as well. Still.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's his.
Okay.
Oh yeah, put the oil on it. I forgot about that.
Wait, what did I dip oil in?
You dipped one of Akfa's weapons in the oil. I'm pretty sure.
No, it
yeah,
was
you
something
grabbed,
else, and I remembered I wanted to set it aflame.
The snake sword you've got.
That's it.
Next sword, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see what it did if I went and set it on fire. Damn it.
You don't
I
know.
thought you should have done
You
that.
have plenty of. You
Oh,
still
well.
have time. It's still on fire.
Firebolt.
I mean,
I
the
genuinely
bridge is still on
cannot
fire.
find. I cannot find the image I was thinking of. I think you know what I meant with the implication, but
Yeah, probably.
my brain is, it's like going to. It was specifically, I remember it was Alucard. He did a
Oh.
pose in just his black, not the red coat. Basically, I think it might have been regenerating or something, but it basically had all the dangly bits off along his arms.
Yes. When he was, 'cause he was
Oh.
I think he broke out of like a straight jacket kind of thing, and he had all the dangly
Yeah.
bits. Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
I just
Spent,
can't
like,
find
most-
the image.
I spent most of my my fucking college years drawing Alucard. What a fucking
He's the
idiot.
easiest character to reference for it. So yeah, I'm
Gotcha.
gonna keep looking a bit longer, see if I can find
Fuck.
something similar. But
I have the manga somewhere.
Manga.
Manga. Manga.
The manga.
How do you feel about that, Darian? How do you
I feel that
about
as I
yourself?
was driving as I was driving to the tip today, Charlie yelled at me from the back of the car to put on Thunder. That's why it's
Yeah,
in my
because I
head.
play it for every fucking time I go in the car because she demands it. She begs for it.
Yep.
She's like, please, Thunder, please, Dragons, please
And then
listen
on
to
the way-
Dragons. And I'm like,
on-
okay.
On the way home, she had a full-on breakdown because she insisted on listening to Chlorine. And it wasn't like a crying, screaming breakdown. It was a just being rude and refusing to talk to me or anything unless I put Chlorine on.
Oh.
She
That's
really likes
worse.
21 Pilots. Do you know what she calls 21 Pilots?
What?
Pikelets.
Yep.
Pikelets.
That's your child.
21 Pikelets.
But so I'd put music on, and she'd be like, no, no, no. And I'm like, okay, so let's skip the song. And she's
Okay.
like, no, to every song. I'm like, what do you want to listen to? And she goes,
Pikelets.
listen to Chlorine. I'm like, you want to listen to Chlorine? Yes. I'm like, okay.
if it wasn't for the
Jesus Christ.
swearing, I'd almost suggest make them listen to Ailstorm at that age.
Yeah.
If it
Yeah,
wasn't for the swearing,
Then play 1 week,
Hey, I
and
listened to-
then just
She
so
she
you
knows
can
Limp
choose.
Bizkit.
fair enough then. Alternatively, I will send this to.
But she doesn't
I'm
Lincoln Biscuit.
just gonna put it in chat. You could also make them listen to this. I found it recently. It's another Napalm Records, but
Glory Hammer. Universe on Fire is a phenomenal song.
mm-hmm.
I'm listening to it now. Oh no, no. No!
You don't have YouTube Premium this day and age?
It's also for Discord.
Oh, cringe. Just hit the link in the description below, okay?
Oh.
Charlie's listened to some pretty loud music. I was like driving somewhere once and it was on my playlist and it just started like smashing Slipknot. She's just like
That'll be fine then.
sitting there in the back like, I'm like, do you like this? And she's like, yeah.
Oh, this
Yeah,
slaps.
I love it.
Oh yeah,
With that
Universe.
kind of
Pirates.
like. But yeah, she listens to all my shitty music. Anything from like Nine Inch Nails, Slipknot, like I think I had a bit of Rage Against the Machine at one point. She doesn't like Rage Against the Machine though. She
Yeah, it
was
might be a
just
bit
like, yeah,
slow
no,
for
not
it,
this
but-
one.
We all get a mulligan.
We all get them all.
Even when it's wrong.
I can't remember. It's like Renegades of Funk or something like that, and I was just like, "This is awesome," and she's just like, "Nah, skip, please."
AJ, did you
Next-
legit
next-
forget about that thing though?
No, I remembered.
Okay, just
I forgot. I forgot in the moment, and then I was like, oh yeah, no, I was thinking about this earlier
Yeah, no,
this day.
it was the. Yeah, when you said they jumped off it sounded like it was forgotten. So.
No, at that point I did forget, and then I remembered when it was on the ground. I'm like, oh no, alright, I was thinking about this earlier today. Like this specific
That's chill.
scenario.
That
And
does
then
make
it's
the
like-
entire party panic. I suppose I should probably choose a spot. Let me just roll up dice.
I'm just
I'll
wait for
say I
Demi.
also I used my quantum magic to get a 3rd level spell slot back, which for
Yeah.
some reason has been ticked back up again.
Don't you need to
Did I
take a
not-
long rest for Phantom Magic? A short rest?
I thought I
No,
could do
Oh,
sorcery
for
point
sorcery
shenanigan.
point. Okay, sorcery point. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh god,
I,
that goes hard.
Yeah, I had to use 5 of the fuckers to be able to get anything back, but
Yeah, big spells cost a lot.
that's fine.
It's
3rd
got
levels are
pack
my
magic.
most important. Honestly, I don't have that. I have
You just have
arcane
a free
recovery,
first
though,
level.
Kay. I do have
I-
arcane recovery. I'm
Yeah, I
special.
do a bit of that, I think. It's called pack magic.
One of the dumbest ideas you could have, Kay, is get your hands on a Rod of the Pack Keeper,
Yeah.
just for one extra spell slot a day to just use as fodder for converting to higher levels.
Hey, mate, it could be 2 with 1 more level. That 1 extra level, it
Okay.
might come soon. Sooner than you
Yeah,
think.
wait, 1 sec. You're a great lady.
Why are my frames dropping? Weird.
Who's your is Dimitri back or is he AFK still?
I haven't.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
been here the whole time.
Oh, you
No.
haven't ticked off the here thing.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Yeah, it's-
I
We'll give it
am
5 more
going
minutes
to.
until Tess gets back then.
Won't be long. It's just like getting baby a W again.
I'm going to send this to AJ/Darian, just so they know which number I rolled. Keep in mind, I can tweak these numbers if you want.
Out of 100 sashes he put on himself, number 2 and number 78
It
are
wasn't
correct.
100, just to be clear. I don't have that much clothing to tear up.
You take my old clothing.
Fuck, where are you two? Well, there's
What do I need
one of you.
academy robes for nowadays?
That one, and I now need to find Darian.
You don't know where I am.
I just don't message you a whole lot, that's the thing.
Well, change that.
There you go. Right, I should probably tell you, the second number I rolled is the one you're going, and it is on the right arm, somewhere near the top.
Christ.
Does that help?
What's 10 to 18? This is the number of bands you have. And a
Is this too
D100
much?
table to be convenient.
Do
Okay.
you want me to shrink it?
No, it's okay.
No.
Here, let me generate that as a table for you.
The answer is no.
I feel like they're gonna look at that, clearly know most of it's fake, and just ignore you.
Yeah, but it's funny because you just frustrate
I'm not disagreeing that it's not.
Jesus fucking Christ, Darian.
What's up?
Throw that fucking drum kit in the bin.
Oh.
Oh, the drum. Fuck that drum kit. I should have
Can't you
taken us a
just
bloody
ignore
tip
it?
today.
What? Do you know what my father-in-law bought?
The drum
I'm
kit.
gonna get
Oi,
some drum
drum
kit.
Drum kit.
Toy drum kit.
Hey, it's
What
not
an asshole.
their problem. It's your problem.
Yeah.
I should have guessed a
Make
clown
it his
that
fucking
actually.
problem.
That'd been funny.
A clown car?
A recorder. If someone buys him a recorder, I'm gonna fucking like stab him
A
in the eye with a
subscription to
fucking thing.
Netflix?
I don't think they even teach
Tez,
that anymore.
Tez, I'm sorry to tell you that you're gonna
Do
be
they
the one
not?
to buy them a recorder. It's gonna be
Actually,
you.
what?
It's gonna be
Yeah,
a school
I
thing.
know, but that's okay. I can hate myself. I already do. That was like the most stressful moment, and I go into the room and Evie's like, she loses a dummy, and it could be anywhere. It could be under her, it could be under her pillow, it could be on the floor somewhere.
Be over.
And I'm
Could
like
be through.
digging around trying to find it because she's half asleep, like doing the like searching for it. Like they kind of like just turn their face like, like looking at her, like don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up.
Would it be
Where the fuck
overkill
is
if I... Oops, sorry. Would
Yeah.
it be overkill if I tore up the other half of the common clothes?
Yeah.
You sure?
hand in his head, yes.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Yeah, but I wasn't. No,
Out of
sorry,
these
I
11
realized I gave you a
bands,
number.
which is the real one,
Ah,
Sam?
band 9. I said a number, I realized. No, band 9.
Band 9 is the real one. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I should have specified the number, not the.
Just
roll.
making sure. Okay.
Would you
Everyone's
like that
back.
as an image?
I'm good. I can see the lists.
I'm gonna make a note just for everyone because this is drawn on here. Unless it's a map by like someone else that has it, 9 times out of 10 north is just up. Like I confuse maps with actual compasses by saying north is up. So just like it's drawn on here, but in general, north is up.
Hey, we got confused. Okay.
No, if you will. So yeah, you all picked yourself up, got the items, passed the sashes around as necessary, did some spell slot manipulating, and then you continue on, crossing the bridge which you go last time. I'm assuming that hasn't changed.
By the way, I will like to keep my giant eagles up, and while it lasts, I am going to keep to these guys to sort of keep an overview of everybody and what's ahead.
Yep, and that lasts up to an hour.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah,
Guess I still
for
also have
the
an armor bag of this for an hour as well. It's good to note.
don't forget.
Yep.
You all start making your way across. You wend your way through the remainder of the treetop like platforms, and then eventually you reach the actual bridge, which extends out over this large river, very fast flowing water. You do notice the scale of the map is nowhere near accurate to the actual width of the river. You assume this map is in fact incredibly inaccurate, but it just gives you a general idea of things.
Oh, God bless.
Crossing, because like if you would have followed the scale of the map versus travel, it took you guys only 40 minutes to cover the amount of distance that just the bridge claims to be. But you begin your journey across the river. As you do, about 10 minutes of walking past when you reach the other side and start making your way down the rocky outcropping. There's like a large rocky cliff face that leads down towards the sandy desert below. Crossing over the river, the rapids going, you see a handful more sashes in like floating down the river towards the center, like floating that way.
Can you remind me just once more? Does having sashes like mean more points at the end, or does it just stay alive mainly?
So a combination. The more sashes you have is the more points. Your original 6 sashes don't count. If you lose one of your 6, then it is a negative to your points.
Yeah.
If you lose all of your 6 your starting sashes, you're instantly out of the game, and the team that defeated you takes all of your current sashes.
Just looking at the sashes that are floating across, how far away are they, roughly, would you say?
Well, they'd be a couple hundred feet straight down into the water.
Couple hundred, cool. I just want to
Yeah, this bridge is very, very high in the air. It's honestly even higher up than it's like about the same height as that main plateau, like the larger of the 3 plateaus.
Oh, okay.
So, like, from here, you can see out over the river into like the other plateaus, the bridges, the desert.
So
there's
if
like
you
really
glitch enough
rocky
momentum,
crag.
you can make it to the plateau.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
If anyone is trained in survival, they can make a check if they want.
Hell's yeah.
Oh no.
In deserts? Don't know, but sure, I'll do
And
it.
do.
Not history?
Double click in this program.
What about deception?
No, it's the button now. Right, God, so much has
Yeah.
fucking changed.
Yeah, it sucked. I miss double clicking.
I don't think you were born in a desert.
A
Yeah.
desert? Hell yeah. I could do it.
If you're trained in survival.
Well, if I'm trained, I'm not trained.
Yes, you're
Never
not
mind.
proficient, so you don't. Okay.
So Terra and Akva, this is probably more knowledge-based for Akva than anyone else. As you look across the desert itself, it is flat, like disgustingly slow. There are small mounds and like cacti everywhere. There is no place to hide here.
Where's the architecture?
Mechanically, any stealth checks will be 0.
Yep. There's no hiding. Yeah.
Might I make a suggestion?
Invisibility.
Yeah.
No. We tread lightly. Okay.
Right. Honestly, fair call.
Tremors can be read through the sand.
And anyone from beneath can be able to see that.
If someone is planning an ambush, they wouldn't be out in the open right now.
No.
I'll do my best to listen out for anything.
And watch out for quicksand.
Oh, goody.
It looks like sand.
You said
No,
stealth
it's
check
closed.
0, yes?
Yeah, so essentially there is no... All stealth checks here are automatic failures. There is nowhere to hide.
Invisibility, checkmate.
I will ask a question, and the answer will probably still be no, but what if I were to cast Pass without a trace on us? Seeing as veils of shadows stick to us.
10+0.
There is nothing to cast shadow.
Okay,
And even
cool,
if
cool.
there were, the veil of shadow will still be visible across the flat desert for the most part.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
That makes sense.
You
Because
get plus
it's
10 to
cloudy,
the
right?
automatic failure if you tried.
I think our best bet is just to listen out for people. To be prepared for... Well, I mean... The way that this place looks, I highly doubt anyone would really be able to sneak up on us, but
There's
I'd like
also
to see
two
people
paths.
before they see us.
That
At
could
this
work.
point, would I still be in the sky with my eagles, or would they be gone by now?
Yes, I was going
Oh,
to...
yeah,
Yeah, because it's only 10 minutes. I was
You're
going
right.
to say... let me just have a look at other scores. I think it's, yeah, just you and Arkfa that would... actually, I'll just probably say you. As you're on the thing, as you're looking off in the distance, you're seeing, like... Every, like, 2 or so minutes... in this area... Off in the distance, pillars of light. Like the ones that happened with the people you were fighting with before. Like every 2 minutes, like a group of lights just off in the distance, far away from you, are just happening.
There's
Alright,
other
Tara
groups that are clearly
will-
fighting.
We'll drop down briefly to inform everybody of that, and then take back to the skies with her eagles. And if anybody wants to go up there with her, there is a spare eagle I can sit on.
You know what? I might join you.
Okay,
Alright.
two of y'all are in here.
Yep. I have a
I
way to
think
be
I've had
safe
enough
from being
flying.
Which
It's
thing,
like
Coach?
Selena. I was just Selena was like, I think I've had enough flying for one day.
I'll be
As,
fine.
I was saying she's had enough flying for one
Yeah.
day. Yeah, like she seems to be like on that level of like not struggling, but like she's sort of like having issues at the moment where like it's sort of like almost like tremors through her arm every now and then. But she is doing alright.
Quickfire plans then. A, we go along the coast. Follow the river. Keep an eye out in the water. Clearly, people are swimming. Route 2, or B, we take the long way around to try and avoid a direct route from the bridge here. Option D, we walk into the fire.
You skipped a letter.
And option C,
Okay.
we just go straight. The most direct path, probably the most obvious. And anyone allergic to sandworms?
I don't know what that is, but
Neither do I.
I personally, I think the idea of walking along the coast might be a good idea because at least then, this river, like I think you guys mentioned it before, it's pretty far down, right?
You also, as you descend down, like there's like a very large like stone pillar that you basically just scale all the way down to the ground. The river is only like another 10 feet down from where the land is.
Oh,
There's like a little
okay.
10-foot like embankment, and then just this large raging river.
I'll scratch that then, since it's so
Barbarian?
close. I think, personally, I'm an advocate for either B or C. I think A, as much as it might be nice having the water next to us, it could run the risk of people jumping out of it if they do have some water breathing, which could be not so good. Not sure about D, personally. I don't know. B or C? That's my choice. Anyone else?
I'm perfectly happy either way. Like, B or C is fine by me. I agree with going too close to the water leads us too open for something that could jump us from an unseen point of view. That being said, that is also possible on the desert sand. There is possibility that people are running around invisible too. We need to just be prepared for anything and keep our ears out. Because I'm assuming that even though it is as flat as it looks, doesn't matter if it's able to see everything if you literally cannot see someone.
Very true.
We're also likely, remember, we're split species. Some can dig.
Knowledge to have. I say we either go direct to where we want, or we can take a bit of a longer one if people wish.
Think
I
the
feel like
direct
direct-
path is the best way.
I would agree with you on that one, Inazaz. I think C or B, if we did feel like we wanted to move in a direction where maybe other people... Well, that is assuming that people all started in the forest, which I'm assuming probably not. So, no, I think the direct path is probably the best.
I will move. Actually, I'm going to roll something.
Start
before I
heading
decide
towards
to do
Z.
this. No, I'm not going to do that.
Alright, thank
Uh,
you team, thanks for the information. Turns out
Yeah,
I
that
was.
was even a choice.
Okay, I'm going to move over to Selena slightly and just lean in. Are you sure you're good for this? We can leave back out.
I am good for this, Arthur. This is a lot less painful than the last time. I'll be more cautious with my magic consumption.
Everyone's safety is more important than this competition to me, just to be clear.
I will let you know if I can't take any more. I am fine.
Very well. Direct route it is, I guess.
Alright, yeah, see, you're going straight that way.
If
Alright.
anyone attacks, try to let me
Indeed.
get in front.
Whoever wants
Alright.
to.
Yeah, could someone roll 3d4 into the tower?
Oh yeah. He's gonna do it.
Oh, I thought you meant hell
It's
yes
okay,
and you
it
do
was
it.
you.
No, I heard hell yes, I was like, alright, someone's doing it.
Interesting.
Okay. As you are walking, as you're doing some walking through the desert,
As you do, some walking.
as you do, the perceptive people. If you're actively making perception checks, go ahead.
Yeah,
Feel free to do so.
Can my equals make the perception checks as well?
Yeah.
That's for convenience sake, we'll just say you can just do yours with advantage, Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think
Would
yours
I-
is better.
Would I also get advantage being up there on one of the eagles as well?
Sure.
Yay. I'll take any benefit I get.
Could I offer a survival to keep watching the sand as we walk?
Hey!
Yeah, sure, totally.
I mean, that's sort of it's a pseudo perception. Never mind.
Oh.
I'll take that inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration.
Yeah, from your sky positions, both of you, you notice that off in the distance, some flanking you from the south and others flanking you from the west, appear to be a group of two sets of Leonin that are just walking in your direction. If you guys are keeping pace in the direction you're going, they'll eventually get to you. The last place seems to be a small water embankment, a little more north of where you are.
Like a
I
little, like,
will.
segregated pool of water.
I will basically cast message to Arkvor to relay that information in a basically telepathic way, where only he can hear it. So it's not like getting rid of their position. I know our position is basically compromised up here, but yeah, I think I'm seeing two groups. One more. If we keep moving, we might run into them, and the other one more towards coming back from the embankment.
Narkba, you're looking at the sand. You swear the sand is moving.
Oh no.
No.
far away, but you swear it's moving.
I'm struggling to like see much from the like the heat lens, as she's like having a little bit of trouble concentrating.
You want to make a route around to somewhere else? Make that decision now. But
Yeah,
You know what?
With that information up there, just so like to explain it, you'll be able to like set yourselves up for one of these squadrons or make your way to the water area.
But you're gonna pick one of those three options. There's two squads heading your way. They appear to have spotted you guys and moving towards. And there's a small little like like a little oasis you could move to as well. And you guys can pick one of those three to kind of either head towards or attempt to avoid all three.
Okay, so they're coming from different directions, or they're sort of both beelining it.
They're coming from different directions, but they're not like from what the people in the sky can see. They're not rushing yet. It's like they're still a while out, but they're heading in your direction.
we could rush one of them.
Okay, so I need to ask then: are both groups behind us?
No, one was to the south, one was to the west.
One was to the south, one to the west.
Yep.
Actually, we can work with that.
Run south.
Well, they're both heading in towards us, technically.
Mhm.
So, I propose.
Oh, congrats.
I'm going to change course here. So we got here and we got here. I'm going to propose we go this way.
Yep.
And have them clash here.
Yep.
So we're going to go up and around the oasis.
Okay.
Is there a different map? Because I don't see anything.
I did
Oh,
share
yeah.
it.
It didn't pop up when you showed
I
it.
got
to me.
the event
didn't
2
have it.
map.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I
one.
don't see anything
A
drawn
really
on it.
bad map. You can't see
Yeah.
anything drawn on it? It's
Well,
Oh,
I see
yeah.
the blue stuff and the black tic tac. I don't see what Arkford just drew.
That was
Oh, really?
Roll
A
up.
bit north of that, you see there's some arrows? Like there's an arrow sort of pointing
the
top
blue stuff
right-ish
at the
and
top. That's what
right-ish.
he's been drawing.
this stuff is this stuff is all like
Oh,
tucked
down
in
here. Sorry. Yep. I couldn't see the orange because I was zoomed out so far, and it like sort of blended in with the background. No, I
I
got
see. I
That's
see.
fair, that's fair.
So we're going to try and
yeah.
make those two groups
Thank you.
clash.
I'll relay
That's
that
very
information to Tara through the message as well.
Yep, she'll give a thumbs up.
I may also just part of that message as well. It might be best for us to maybe lower ourselves now that we're getting closer to people, because we're very easy to spot up here.
Oh, the intention was to walk slower.
No, things change to terror for like the birds.
Yeah.
We want to be
Yeah.
able to. So Arkva does change direction. He doesn't go faster though.
No, of course not. We
he
wanna be close
wants
enough.
to be able to drop back when those two have dealt with each other.
And that's why I was thinking that we should lower
Tara
ourselves from the
trusts
sky.
Christine's intelligence, so she'll go along with whatever Christine suggests.
All right.
In the gaming community, we call that a third party.
If that is the case, we will use.
I feel like scum.
We will use a leading check. This will not be one that you guys can choose to contribute to. This will all be athletics, with one person being the leader, and there will be the ones on the ground. Obviously, the two people in the sky are two people in the sky.
Can't contribute.
So, the four people on the ground, you can choose who you want to lead you in this small endurance / sprint / however you're trying to avoid this combat.
This is mainly moving. I said this is the one on the ground. This is mainly moving in a way so you can like stay ahead of the two groups, but make them get like basically clash before they reach you.
Okay, that's easy.
If you roll badly, you might end up with both groups descending on you at the same time.
Is
So
it
did one
main
of us
check?
from-
So one person's rolling.
Yeah, everyone's
One person makes the main check, but everyone can contribute.
everyone can contribute,
I'll
but
check
it's
with
all
that, eh?
athletics.
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 Okay.
So
Who's
who's leading?
I probably got the highest. It's not probably. I do.
Certainly not me.
Akvo leads. Like, Akvo leads for sure.
Akva's guiding, but putting
Mm.
trust in the team. Hugo, you watch out front. If anyone comes from ahead, headbutt them.
And just to be sure, the plan is to avoid the oasis. You're just going in a similar direction, yeah?
Plan to sort of go towards it. Hopefully they collide before we get near too close to it.
Okay.
If not, we're going to keep going up and around.
Yep.
Alright, in that case, so we'll have people contribute. So Aqua, Selena, and Inazaz, the three of you can contribute to this check if you'd like.
Oh,
And then we'll get
yeah,
into
if
all the
it's
final
just
stuff.
athletics, yeah,
Yep.
I don't know if I should.
Couldn't one of us, at least one of us from the sky, be able to contribute with perception?
No, this is just them trying to move in our position.
Like you can
Okay.
guiding them isn't what the issue is. It's them
Okay,
maintaining their speed.
Yep.
Honestly, I'd be like hoping to like maybe at this point in her state, like she could try and keep up, but thered be like a hope of like maybe relying on someone to help her.
If you'll allow it to contribute to this check, I will, like, I don't know if you'll still allow it to work the way that I want it to, but regardless, I will cast. Where is that? Why am I
What's
so
his strength?
Oh, yeah, okay, it was just broken. Where is it? Enhanced ability.
Yeah.
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 I mean, it gives advantage on strength checks and skills, I believe.
Yeah, but for the purpose of how this would work thematically in my head, I'll cast it on Selena.
Oh, okay.
So Selena, given you have an advantage now on the check, did you want to try and contribute?
Yeah, I mean, if you used a spell on me, I mean, why would I not? All right,
well,
was
it
that
is
in
a-
the tower? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah,
and then
in the
also
tower.
it is as into the tower D20.
I did roll.
Oh.
No, for casting a spell.
Oh. That's my roll. I probably should have waited before.
No, it's okay. I can see who's roll.
Okay.
So you have the D20 for the wild magic effect in his ass?
Ah, yeah, got ya. Sorry,
Yep.
misunderstood.
Totally forgot that.
All good. +1. Is that +1 Hugin?
I'm going to burn my inspiration.
Alright, +1 with advantage. Double nat ones.
No, double that
do
too.
you
'Cause it's
fucking
funnier.
Yeah, you don't even get anything special for that.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Now, with a 27, the current, I assume the current plan that Aqua has laid out is go north, let them collide, and then possibly come back.
You
deal
double
with
back
the
to get
list.
them after they fought.
You are
Yeah.
the one leading now. You can just choose to follow that plan, just strive up and around the oasis, or whatever you want. You're the one leading the group down at the bottom now.
So are you going to be doubling back, or are you going to be getting out of there?
Your call, Captain.
I'd say follow the plan. We
Alright.
Okay.
go up and then we double back as soon as I fought.
Yep, fair enough. Cool. So yeah, your group, you start leading them. You pretend to look, like you grab the slate that is your map. You're sort of gauging where you are, or at least fanging this to the people that are around you, and start making your way there. The people in the sky, while not hidden, are able to notice that the two groups seemingly see your group, but then also collide with one another while you are a couple of 100 feet out.
Eventually, there's a point where they're closer to each other than they are to you, so they switch to going after each other. And that's the point where you guys can then double back. So, you have the choice at this point. You guys can choose to jump in to the middle of this conflict, adding just like they're already fighting, but you can jump in and essentially leap onto them as both groups are fighting, or you can attempt to wait them out until they finish fighting and then hit the survivor. But the final group may have a chance to try to evade you if that's the case.
Oh, fucking third party them. This sounds so dumb.
I can, while they're distracted, they might be a little bunched up. I might be able to hit them with one of those spells I cast last fight. It's pretty hard to withstand unless you have a strong strength of mind, but it is
Good one.
it's called. Sorry.
That's right. I reckon that
Our best bet is to get them both while they're distracted and fighting each other. Their efforts would be... The downside to that is our concentration may be split among the two teams, but so are theirs. Whereas if we come in after the fact, they may be exhausted, but their efforts will solely be on us.
I also have 3 chances on that as well. I'd rather not use all of my strongest spells, but if it does knock out a majority of them, then it's just like the last fight.
Understandable. I say that is a good risk to take. So as long as nothing else really impedes our movement of getting there, I reckon this will be the best plan. Not right, later.
Well, it looks towards Arthur.
Right.
Jesus.
Let's go get
You
some
okay?
sashes, huh?
No, sorry, that was out of character. It's just made me zone out a little.
The sand's getting to me.
No, I get it.
The sand. It's
Oh,
getting
of
to me.
course.
Of course.
It's getting
Yes.
everywhere.
Everybody trusting you.
He says
You're trusting you,
irritating.
Captain.
Yeah, everyone forgets irritating.
I know, right? Sorry.
You tell me
I
when
tried
you want
to
me
get
in.
This is gonna take a second, so maybe a just like quick small break as I finish this. You can roleplay. I'm just saying that like there might not be a lot of things that you guys want to talk about at the start of a combat. So
Yeah. No,
I
from
got a
right,
quick
way up
scene.
above, it's like just yelling from above. It's like, hey, is everything okay over there?
I love the color of your hair, Christine. How did you get it like that?
Heritage.
That's crazy.
It was a
Okay,
lot of
is,
nothing. I was
Now
born
a
with it.
bad time to ask
No.
to a sending stone.
Hey,
Hey, Ezra, how you doing?
Liz,
Yeah.
Do you happen to be able to turn into a bird again? Or something that can carry another medium-sized creature?
Nope.
I have a silly plan.
I do not.
That might work.
I used my capabilities for that to get rid of the plant growth earlier.
That is fair. Hold on. I'm going to then spend 20 points of lay on hands on myself.
Very
That is
fair.
a good idea.
Mm,
I'm
nice.
so sorry. I didn't heal anyone.
It's
I'm
alright.
gonna apologize now real quick. I've just realized, and I'm sorry, I don't have fly speed creatures yet.
No.
Oh.
On
Wild
Level
shape.
7,
Yeah.
I
I
think.
That's
figured
level
you used
8.
polymorph.
Oh, 8, yeah.
I didn't,
Yeah.
because I used my 4th level spell for the blight to get rid of the plant growth.
Right.
Because I thought about that, but I figured you must have used polymorph for that instead.
No, I forgot. It's been a while since I've jumped
Yeah,
back
no,
in.
I think at next level we can turn into flying creatures.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So I don't know if you want to
It's
bequeath me with like a disadvantage roll whenever you guys see fit or something, but that's on my that's egg on my face, and I apologize.
Next spell, instant search.
No, because that could be very good for you guys as well.
Damn it.
These search effects are kind of nutty.
Zaz, while we're moving, I have a request.
Mm.
Can you provide a poison charge? Holds up vial.
Bites their sword.
No, I gave you my last vial I currently had created.
That's all good. We need to make more. We gotta cook, Zaz.
Fuck's sake. The references tonight. I said that. There's been 2.
We have to cook Zaz. Gotta get the brewer's potions.
Zazzy, we gotta cook.
We gotta brew.
That was like scarily accurate.
Zazzy, we gotta brew. Get the brewer's kit.
I do genuinely need to find another source of poison stronger than the base poison at Jen's, though.
If you guys
I mean,
want
it is
to
instant. It is
roll,
concert free poison.
if you guys want to roll initiative, feel free to.
True,
Just for the
true.
sake of it.
Set this up.
Feel like it.
But maybe I want to milk the lizard thing.
Oh.
I mean, you know I had already given you a vial, right? Have you used it?
Yeah, ages
Yeah.
ago.
Okay.
Turkey.
Well, now that's egg on my face, isn't it?
That's a lot of egg, and it's on a
Egg.
lot of people's faces. Egg.
I didn't roll. What do you mean it didn't work?
Who's doing that? Like, who's putting the egg on
There's a
people's faces? Can they
button
stop?
for that too now.
Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
this program is so fallen off.
Oh yeah, welcome to last week's struggles.
I'm just saying. Roll 20 looking pretty
Here we
good right now.
Here we go.
Yes.
We got the roll
But-
20.
Roll 20's not
Backdate. Just backdate it.
Are you
Look, with the map capability you showed me, I'm tempted.
are you
love
getting comfy with roll 20, Jeremy?
A little bit.
I am too. I like Fantasy Grounds too, so I just didn't. I never used to like roll 20.
It's
like,
more the fact that we've invested money into Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah,
it's
see, I've
very
invested money.
understandable.
Yeah, we've invested.
Yeah.
I've invested money into Roll 20, so I understand the connection to them.
Money. I paid for a subscription.
I also bought a couple of copies of digital books just so I have access to the internal compendium for them. Drag and drop things more effectively.
Yeah,
That's fair.
You do not want to know how expensive the several copies of Fantasy Grounds have been.
No, I don't.
I can only imagine how much you guys have spent on your Fantasy Grounds, like you and AJ.
I think it's 200 for
Oof.
what we've got. But I mean,
You know, this-
It's
at
definitely
a
cheaper
dollar
now
an
that it's
hour,
a singular, but
at
it
a,
was a lot more expensive when you had to buy both this and Classic.
at a dollar an hour. I've already done that.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I
I mean, like, there is. I had an idea for another D&D type of weird, crazy thing I'm currently working on just on my own time. And I'm like, this idea I have would be very easy to execute in Fantasy Grounds with the cohort system. For the synopsis, essentially, no one would have a class. You would gain temporary classes during things. So you could use the cohorts to kind of activate that, and like people could just click on the one that they're relevantly using at the time.
Yeah.
I looked into how to do a similar effect in Roll20, and essentially I would have to install 3 different mods into my server, and then learn an entire like internal coding language in order to set up the effects to automatically apply and remove when necessary.
God bless.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a lot of work.
I'm thinking there's probably an easier way, but I'm trying to think of it in my head.
The issue, one of the biggest issues Roll20 has is you can't make template custom items or anything. So like I can't make like a magic sword and then drag and drop it onto someone's sheet. I can make like a list of stuff and then do it as I need, but I have to manually add it every time.
The only way I could think easily to do it would be to have multiple character sheets with a linked HP to one token. It would be a nightmare otherwise, though.
Yeah, it would be. Aside from my out again, if anyone's have any in-game scenes or wait for AJ to do finish things, go for it.
Yeah, I asked Milk's ass.
Ready.
Are you ready?
Oh. I don't know. I thought he was ready, but I must have just misheard.
Meanwhile, in the
Nice.
past,
That's roll initiative.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, in the
let's role play like from 2 days ago,
Oh my goodness.
or 2 days
I
into the
think-
future. We can predict
I
it.
think
Yes.
he's just preemptively rolling, so we don't have to do it once he has the map up.
Oh no,
Saves
that's
time.
fine. That's totally fine.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Yeah, let's have a conversation like we are like 2 days from now.
I'm so
Yeah.
fucking keen for Tuesday, guys. So excited.
trying to
Here we
think
go.
if there's any like sending stone messages I need to
Is there
send.
something interesting on Tuesday?
I'm getting my hair done.
Oh.
Awesome.
It's really fancy. Booked in. I have to go all the way to Launceston.
I'm not
for it.
gonna lie.
Like a
I
laddie?
considered asking Azeroth for battle advice.
Azeroth, how do I like?
That'd
How do
be
I?
funny.
How do I third party Azeroth?
How'd you see? Just sneak up upon your opponents. They're fighting and unleash a mighty breath of flame upon both groups.
Okay, now in this scenario, Azeroth's
Oh,
treating him like
man.
ChatGPT.
Was an error with having 2 of the same guys. That was what's happened.
Now in this scenario, Azeroth, imagine you are a Leonin who fights people with their fists, and you have a party of these people, and we're going like for a tournament. Right, just keep up with me.
I'd locate
Wait,
the gates like I asked you to do many months ago.
Yeah, but something came up, you know. Remember that whole forge thing we told you about once? Yeah, that like you got interested in that. Remember? Was that waste of time?
I just thought of a more chaotic way to fuck
Fuck
up this.
you.
Fuck up the entire Pride games.
Open a gate.
What if I drew the Lich here?
I mean, how do you think you'd do that?
Invite him.
I
out?
invited Azeroth already. He's welcome to come.
I didn't say
Nah.
Azeroth.
Hold on, yeah, invite him.
You want me to invite Azeroth or the Lich?
I've invited Azeroth.
Alright, wait 1 second. I've shared them out. I'm just gonna fuck with the birds. It's their turn, Darren. If you want to let them fight out, turn them down.
I'm on one of them technically.
Which whose turn? How many of them?
Some of a couple of the squad and a couple of the Pride Hunters.
How does it super help me?
Let me just. Did you not have access to the full
I can't see the turn
combat
order.
tracker? Oh, okay. Let me just.
Yeah, no, I don't have access to the turn order at all. Even if I control it, even if I turn on NPC control, I can't see the tokens.
That's
Initiative.
lucky.
Yeah, there's limitations on initiative on co-GM control. It's like I can essentially do the work of 1/3 of a GM.
Man, not
Terra's
even
on
one
deck,
hour?
but there's a while.
So, let me get some dudes' initiatives. This man's here is first. Easy one. He's gonna have one of his boys. He's gonna command one of his boys to do a thing, and then he's gonna do 2 attacks of his own as he moves up and strikes. Pride Hunter. Is he? He's not a Pride Hunter. Yeah, he's a producer.
If we fireball them all and
Oh,
just
did I
like,
put them in
you
the
know,
wrong spot?
I mean, that's not off the table.
like just fireball.
I mean, there's
them,
just like there's a squad dude being flanked by Pride Hunter, just making sure.
Okay, yeah.
and spare the dying, spare the dying, spare the dying.
Figure out who's in what squad, because I don't think we're meant to know.
Who cares? They all go down.
Get him a physical dice out so I can quickly power roll this shit. I'm better with quick maths than way down computers. That's
Actually,
definitely
training as a fucking accountant.
okay. That's one of those.
It's finally happening.
Bonus action for Bruiser to make a strike as well. So let's grab his stats. That's a natural 20. Okay, natural crit.
Oh,
God damn it.
hell yeah.
Alright, I can help out.
Critical.
I fixed the problem.
It's this dude.
That's when they roll on the critical table, and they get an instant decapitation. And lose.
Kills the dude out of the game instantly. Go on. Alright, this guy's turn is done.
Do they drop their
Oh my
sashes
god.
if they instantly like kill the guy?
I'm just thinking about who in our party can sort of safely crit at this point.
No.
I have the option to deal more damage.
It'll be me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I crit with a cantrip.
Honestly, at this point, I'm not really even like rolling offensive attacks on these people. Like,
I'm running around with weird utility.
yeah.
I've always been a utility caster, so I've just got weird shit all the time. And then just inflict wounds is there. It's for free.
I'm
That's
a
your fuck
strange
you
mix
ability.
of healer and kill people.
Angle and
Cauterize
devil.
the wounds shut, or just make burns.
Pretty
Pick your
much.
poison.
Fire or fire? Good fire or bad fire? Your choice.
I hope you're not afraid of
Fire.
fire because it's only fire.
This fire make you stop bleeding. This fire make you die.
I hope you had not had any trauma with fire because there's a lot of it here and it's not going anywhere.
Not this character.
While Darren's doing that, can I have the 2 bird people roll perception checks. Because
Yeah,
you would have
sure.
you would have been able to get here quicker than the others have.
Do we still have advantage because of the birds, or we rolling flat?
Just roll flat. This isn't like a thing. This is just to see something.
Well,
I
fuck.
do not see.
I apparently do.
Christine, you see one section of the group that's come in from the, I believe they came in from the south.
Yeah.
They seem to have like 3 different colored bands on them at a time.
If I can message them just before they arrive, I will point that out to Arkvor.
Alright, okay.
Tara, you're
Yeah,
up.
I
Tara
basically
and
point
birds.
that out.
As a quick summary, the 2 leaders run up, make strikes, command their men to do the same, leading a variety of effects. One of the Leonin squad, the squadmen, and one of the Pride Hunter squad soldiers exchange a flurry of blows, and then one group at caster sees you guys with successful perception check as you're rushing in. Panicking, he throws a spike growth down on a group of the dudes currently fighting, and in the direction of you guys approaching. That's it. Boom.
Just need to double check something, sorry.
Oh, good.
So bonus action, I'm pretty much going to tell my bird to stay sort of hovered in the air, kind of just out of their range. And I'm going to tell the other bird pretty much to just listen to whatever Christine tells it to do.
Yeah,
Yay.
easy enough.
And I'm just going to play it safe, and for the moment, I'm just going to hover out of their range and wait for the others to make a move first.
Yeah, so you're just staying where you are, so holding, essentially hovering out of range, holding action,
Yeah.
or just waiting?
Just hovering out of range, just waiting. If I do see the others like go to attack and like actively attack, I'll probably just like lob a produce flame. But
Okay, so we'll say, just for convenience, hold action, produce flame for now.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Easy. Skip it through then. Next, skip the giant eagles. They don't get turns, because they move with you guys. Why can't I skip the giant eagles turn? Oh, maybe you can, Tara.
Probably.
That's
Just
your
like
1/3 of a GM working right now.
Yep, there we go, cool. Alright, Arthur.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you are
Hi.
here. It's your turn.
Well, they've clearly cast stealth rocks.
Yep,
Uh,
We
absolutely.
can't swap in.
Don't think I have a Weavile ready to deal with this, so I'm just gonna like sort of start my flank. I need to move that. Judging by, can we see these?
Yeah, they're not subtle. Like, this dude casts a spell, the ground turns and roils, and it becomes these, like, jagged shards of, like, stone and rock. It's difficult terrain. If you move in it for every 5 feet, you take some damage.
Is this out of its range, technically?
Yeah, you're just on the edge, so you're okay.
Yeah. And I
See, next to you
from-
is like a 20-foot drop into like water. So
And to play it safe on this, because I need to wait to see what the others in the group do. I'm more trying to get their attention more facing towards me. I will. Well, I can't really do cover here, I assume.
where you're standing? No, not really.
So I'm going to take the dodge action
Okay.
and bring up my extra AC that I rarely use.
Yeah.
Was Sam here when Kenny mentioned the fact that one of the groups has more bands than the other?
Yes.
Yeah. The
That's
southern
the
group.
reason I'm not rushing in. I need to see what they do first.
All right, then you're good.
I'm
So
going the defensive.
yep, dodge and shield, partial shield.
I'm back.
Yeah, these dudes are just gonna throw hands because why wouldn't they? That's definitely a miss. That's also definitely a miss. Bonus
That
action.
guy's alluring.
Also, wow. That's actually this would work. So that on him. Strength save. I can't tell if he succeeds or fails, AJ.
He succeeds.
Alright, cool. That's his turn. Think.
Alright, Hugan. Or was that just the defender?
That was his turn, so Hugin's up now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Action. Where is that nice little Moonbeam?
Right, you drop Moonbeam on them, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, you drop it on them, on their turn, they'll make a save.
Do I need to roll the D100 or am I good for that?
Yes, you will need to roll the d20.
Into the tower.
Yep.
Okay then.
Oh, is it? It's a thing? Ooh.
We still have yet to put 2 and 2 together in our minds.
I'm scared.
Caster and target.
Oh.
The caster and all 4 targets.
Xavier, and all these guys, you hear the donging of a bell immediately in your ear, and you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I dropped concentration.
Wow.
Yeah, you drop concentration, and you just stunned 3 of them, though, so... Or 4.
4 of them.
God, that guy
You
just
know
turns turn, so he's gonna go through a whole round and then skip his next turn as well.
You know what? A good trade.
Honestly, yeah, good trade.
Good trick.
Did you say we're all stunned? Damn.
No,
Just
just give me
Yeah,
4
those
of the
4.
dudes.
Okay.
Alright, it is as.
Okay. This is spy.
Yes. Each tile is 5.
Difficult
D4?
terrain and damage.
2d4 damage.
Let me take damage.
2d4. Means that's no stun.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, man.
Doesn't matter, I don't think.
Oh no, yeah, just he gave them. Yeah, okay. I thought that
Yeah.
accidentally stunned him. I don't care about if I care if I actually stunned him or not. Did I finish up this guy's turn? I did. Yeah.
Oh, 18?
Look at these sizes.
21?
That's pretty close.
21?
Yeah, it's because you're making it an angle. Just trade it to the nearest 10.
Yeah. So, from what I see, does it look like these guys are fighting? Come on, please work with me. These guys, or are they all together?
So they're labeled. I don't know if you can see the names, but the 2 groups are fighting each other. The Pride Hunters are fighting the Leonin squads.
And they're all
Okay, I
segmented
see.
into different areas, yeah.
Okay, so the Pride Hunters are fighting the squad, so...
Yep. And as I say before, the Pride Hunters seem to have like 3 of each, like 3 different color tags on them.
I see.
There's much more of them as well.
About 1.
Not 6 and 6.
Oh, is it?
Well,
Oh, right there.
how big is this? Yeah, that's the right size. I'm gonna do this
Oh,
then.
that's kind of...
Ooh.
Like,
Yeah, that'll do a good number.
well, come on.
Trying to get 20 foot.
Then that's pretty much all of them. Yeah, that's half their token. That's the rule.
Yep.
I cast Fairy Fire.
Fair enough.
God damn, yeah.
Well,
Target them all, hit it with that shit.
Oh, hang on, we have an actual square.
So fun thing,
that's a lot
I think if
smaller.
you right click on that square, you
Yeah.
can do a thing that targets every creature it's affecting.
Yeah, if you right click and click faction hostile, it'll target everything that's in that square. We've learnt that we
might
were
have to do it like that.
fucking around with
Can you turn the fairy fire around?
I don't
I
think
can't
you can
manipulate
yeah.
the shape of it, unfortunately.
Just
But that's fine.
Yeah, just use that to target as many people as you can and then get the rest. Because we shown us what size you're doing.
I mean,
Yes,
that's the size it
21.
is anyway. An extra 1 square foot
Yeah.
matters.
Legitimately, me and Darren had a debate that we were like, because I'm doing something for Digimon, and Darren was like, well, technically one is 30 feet, but you're in the middle, so it's another 5 feet in radius compared to, so it's a 35-foot diameter versus a 30-foot diameter. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's 1 square.
32.5.
to me.
And click.
Big numbers, big whammy.
There's 120 and 1-1.
Yep.
And
Just
also,
the effects
hey,
that as you fail,
That
will
it
auto
does show
deselect.
for us. I don't know if you want that in the future.
It does. It's because I have them selected. I'll unselect them now, so that wouldn't happen again. But if you hit the button, it should auto roll. It should auto because it should target those. It should auto untarget those who succeed.
It does. There was
Yeah.
3 that succeeded.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then I
Interesting.
should just
That
be able
might
to click.
override. That selection might override. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I don't care.
We've just
Okay.
lost it verified there, so I should be able to click
Yep.
that, and it applies to all of them. Yeah. Cool.
Here we go.
Seems to have 4 people. Yeah, that's about right.
They are no glowing now.
Spell slot.
One of them, yeah, didn't. I didn't have him selected, so he didn't roll. E to the Z. So that's your action, movement bonus action.
The 2 in the middle and the second one down the line.
Let me quickly check. Is this a concentration spell?
Very
Yes.
fast.
Verify? Yeah.
The concentration's on them, so if you get hit, it'll automatically disengage.
Cool. I'm gonna just chill here. This seems pretty safe.
Fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
Everyone's advantage to hit each other.
This man's going
Yeah.
after this bruiser.
Figure it out.
Yeah, punch. Why wouldn't he?
That's
He's
correct.
advantage. No, he might not actually.
That wasn't even an advantage. You just did it.
Yeah.
Second attack.
No,
We
I'm
tried
scared of
to
these.
Thanks.
I'm scared of these hunters.
Here's a genuine question. Who gets disqualified if they die because the Fairy Fire gave them a crit?
All them. They're the one who did the killing blow.
Fair point.
Ah, yes.
so
I'm
I'm
gonna
not-
command
Christine, you're
people.
Alright. How do you do that lovely little cube ability again? 'Cause I've never done it before.
Right click, hover over pointers, and click draw square.
Pointers, draw square.
Drawing.
Just click and
oh,
drag.
there it
Pointers.
is.
It's pointers. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, it moved. It moved. Is that mine?
That's
if
my-
you-
I
Oh,
can
yeah,
put
that's
that
it.
here.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big one. 30-foot square. Oh, this is gonna be another goddamn. Yep.
I can't get anyone but those guys. I could get
you
these
keep
guys, but I feel like they're in the spikies, so you know
They're
what?
stunned. Having a great time.
There's this guy up here, but he's all on his own, so I'm just gonna do that. And you said you.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Sure.
I did say, but I was waiting for Jeremy to
Sorry.
finish, and then I forgot. No, it's not good.
Oh, yeah.
Should we pause?
I hope there's not the darkness.
I just heard a scoff, I think, so I'm scared.
Yeah, because you have to roll the d20 for
Oh,
an
we're all
advantage.
good. Okay.
You did
Alright.
roll.
And then Tez has to roll a d20 as well.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just. How do you do that thing where like you target everyone with the?
Oh,
thing,
that's
right
with
click
that's with spell tokens, not like pointers.
it? Oh, you know what? It's just get rid of this because I can just. I got it wrong.
He's okay.
I don't know how to do it. How do I
Right
get rid
click,
of it?
delete.
Pointers, remove.
Pointers, remove pointers. Crap. I'm sorry, I'm taking so long.
It's
That's
okay. This combat became a big combat.
Yeah. That's...
Okay, cool.
make it
Yeah, so you
clear.
can right click on that one, and then it will apply the thing.
Okay, I get it. Yep.
And then just hit faction hostile.
Faction style. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah,
That's a cool feature, I will admit.
we're playing spell tokens with half the pale of spell tokens.
Were we actually this entire time?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
Because Darren was like, oh, you can do this in Fantasy Grounds if you can do this in Roll20 if you get these mods. I'm like, surely there's a mod that does this. It's like, yeah, it is. It's the mod we've had the entire time.
Can I also be a pain in the ass?
Mhm.
The caster, because I'm assuming one of like the one that's got casters. She have like different garb that could like point out that they're like a spell?
You can tell because they literally casted the spike growth, so you can see them incanting a spell.
Right, of course. I would like to use my Hone the Weave ability on them so that they have disadvantage on that roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that is okay.
Let me find them.
Okay. I just did a dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay rolled a physical die.
Oh, okay. What's your roll?
Be careful. I think you're targeting 2 people in the main.
I just
outside of
noticed
the-
that. That's why I was trying to get rid of it all. Alright, I'll just. Yeah, I don't know why it targeted those.
Where is this?
It just picked them from the outside. So, 23 and 4 should not have been targeted. Apparently, it was being super generous.
How far away is Selena? 50 feet.
That is within range.
Actually,
As you cast down Hypnotic Pattern, the caster raises his hand and shatters the membrane that's about to fall on everyone.
shatters
he-
what?
He shatters your spell. He's
Counterspell.
casting counterspell.
Oh, I would like to use Hone the Weave to make him roll that with disadvantage.
He
Then.
doesn't roll that. He just breaks the
You
spell.
don't need to.
It's a 3rd level spell. It's a guaranteed break.
Ah, that's dookie. That's
Yep.
absolute dookie.
Meets it, beats it in spell level.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright.
That's a thing.
I made him use one of his spell slots up, but he also made me use one of mine.
Yep.
She's just like. Alright. That is. I think I'll just stay here. I'm gonna stay here.
Alright, cool.
Cool.
That dude's stunned.
Stun Christine.
Cool. Did I see which one did the rock formation in the
Yeah,
circular?
it's the same dude who just counted both to go down
Yeah.
here.
Alright, cool.
Right behind the caster.
I think I am within enough range. Yes, I am. Well, honestly, there's been no reason to do anything other than what I have been doing because it's still kind of funny to me. I am going to hopefully twist and move this guy to be in the center of his own spike growth.
Go for it.
Yep.
Because I feel like that's funny. I'll do it at the 2nd level. Don't need the extra space, and it's a con save. Good luck.
That's the great at those, as we all know.
He fails, but only barely.
Damn.
Okay, and I would like to basically move him above the Defender Alluring of the Leon squad. Yeah. Just just twisting and moving, almost like it's instantaneous in that aspect, but it's like planning out the movement through strings and then quickly moving it around with magic.
Oh yes, Tarek. Absolutely use your held action. My apologies. I actually meant to go back to you multiple times.
And then also roll a d20.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Did I
Oh shit,
roll
he'll have to roll a d20 for the counterspell and for the spike growth.
Yep.
Oh,
Did I roll a d20?
You
I
also.
don't know if I did.
You do, because you casted
did
the
not.
spell. Yeah, you didn't
Oh.
roll it, but you do need to. Tara, you hit?
Okay. I need to.
Let's see how chaotic this gets.
It's hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
Yep.
From with field effects, you gotta keep remembering to apply field effects.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm pretty happy with where I am at the moment, I think. So I'm just going to use my bonus action to convert a 3rd level spell into 5 points.
Easy.
Actually, no, I won't because that'll be misusing too much. I'm going to. Yeah, I won't do anything else for now. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Cool, just to confirm, you made your d20 roll?
Yep.
Tez made hers?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, all the checks. Oh, we're up to date on d20 rolls then.
This caster's turn.
Illegal. Don't move.
Okay, that's funny, yeah.
Oh no. What are you thinking?
He'll cast Water Wall
Oh, yeah, wall of water. Yeah.
on this.
Oh no.
Is that another d20 that's got to be rolled?
Yeah, I'll roll.
Oh,
He's like, fuck you guys. You
There's
can
two-
just like handsome wilder.
2 of them are his friends. The other 3 are not.
Well, we don't know that anymore.
But
Yeah. Stunned. Stunned. Double over. This man.
Oh, the
Hey,
caster
hey.
will probably also move.
Yeah.
nah, stay with you.
Make his way. Oh, I'm targeting the wrong thing. Don't know why. Game.
Come.
Bueller.
Probably the last thing you clicked.
Marco.
Cool.
Hello.
There we go.
This leader will run up to this assaulter and help this man's out. Hit once. Does 11 damage. Swings. Misses with the second attack. Uses his bonus action to command the guy next to him. The bruiser will make a combat gauntlet attack. And hit. Pride Hunter leader will
Ditto.
do the same thing. Attack this guy below him.
Ah, now it's turned into a 2v1 in both scenarios.
Miss. Second attack. Hit. Bonus action command. His assault. Which will use his own claws. Miss. And then this guy will go for the leader. Crits.
We don't do anything.
I mean, that's the benefit of third partying, is they kill each other more than they kill you.
I still feel like scum though. This isn't a
Miss
true.
with the second
like,
one.
This isn't a true fight.
No,
There's no
fucking
cool.
Oh no, it moved.
There's no glory in this.
Does Christine really care about glory?
No, of course not.
I was gonna say.
Oh my fucking god.
What's the matter, big boy?
My computer is not handling this well, apparently.
Based.
Let's go one of them.
And based.
You want me to just do me to like speed rolling until he hits and misses?
Yeah, you should start with that. If this guy gets his crit on the guy back.
What the fuck?
And then the Pride Hunter caster is his turn. He's in the bubble of water. He's shown it by stunned people. Can they? I need to look up water wall. I need to remember if they can.
You can just walk through. It's just difficult terrain.
Okay, it's different. They can attack out as well. I think he likes standing where he is because he doesn't hurt himself. You know what? He might ice knife you, Christine, for your shenanigans.
That's fair.
Alright. Then make the attack roll against Christine. That is
15 AC.
that's a 15.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. Cool. So make the deck save on Christine.
And the
Where are you,
eagle.
Christine? Christine.
Take nothing.
I think of the eagle. There we go. That should have the correct eagle.
Eagle fails.
Okay, so Christine takes. I have to scroll up to apply the damage to Christine.
Okay, I'll do that. Christine,
Yeah,
take
thank-
8 from the initial ice
Oh.
knife. Oh. Well, okay, we'll just let that one that actually targeted you take the initial ice knife.
Yep.
Take
And
5.
then,
Yeah, the cold is easier to do for the eagle. Boom.
Yeah.
Eagle takes 6.
6.
Still got my
That's
armor.
him.
A bag.
Tara. And eagles.
Hello. Okay, so the eagles have 80 feet of flight.
Brutal.
I kind of... The guys in the middle, they don't really look like they're cast at all, do they?
One of them is a caster. He got teleported into the middle of it all.
Right,
Yeah.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one that's teleported, obviously.
He's having a great time.
You know what? I'm really tempted to just bully that caster even further, but I don't think he needs it. I think he's,
Oh, we can
he's
bully
having
the
enough,
other one
enough
now.
of a rough time. I'm gonna kind of fly in, sort of, kind of over them, and just take pot shots at the other guys in the back, and then I want to fly back to my original position afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, use 40 foot forward, take a shot, 40 foot back.
Yeah, pretty much. I think
Just
I
doing
wanna
a
save it
produce
for-
flame.
Yeah, I want to save my spell slot, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna produce flame.
E to the Z.
Just gonna look at one thing quickly.
Pick a dude and roll to hit.
Oh, sorry, I need to do that.
20 will hit.
That's a hit. Just let me see something real quick. Any range of attack, disadvantage on the roll, disadvantage attack, and fire damage. So
Oh, you look
it's
all
halved.
yeah.
Yes, okay, so that'll be 3 damage to this man. Against the... Is Spike Growth concentration?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yes.
don't know actually.
I think it is.
It is concentration.
Yep.
DC 10, he succeeds.
No, keep it up. It's funny.
Oh no, you're hitting the lead. Yeah, are you hitting the leader or are you hitting the caster?
I'm hitting Pride Hunter leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Well,
flew
then-
over, shot him, and flew back, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, didn't matter.
Cool.
That is my turn.
Alright.
Easy. Skip the eagle because it's just staying with you. Skip the eagle.
Eagle
Awesome.
1, Eagle 2.
Okay. So, I don't want to step on the stealth rocks,
No.
but I want to do something potentially useful. And now there's a water wall. So I'm going to tie the rope to the back of my crossbow bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I will also offer, well, Tara will yell out to those below her if they want. I can pick them up with the eagle and drop them off on the other side if they wish. On my next
Fly
turn.
by.
Yeah, just fly by and just drop them.
Now, can we see through the water wall?
Oh yeah, you can see through it.
Cool.
Just
Can they see-
disadvantage to attack
I
people.
assume they can see through us as well. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think it'll be disadvantage. I'm cool with that.
Would the eagle be able to pick up here? No, I don't think so.
Can
It's too-
I?
too
I'm
heavy.
going to take a risk here. I'm going to burn my inspiration to neutral that,
Okay.
and I'm going to fire this crossbow bolt with a rope tied to it,
Okay.
and try and lodge it into one of them. Do you want me to roll like a D5 or something?
Just choose
pick
the
up.
person to hit.
I just wasn't sure if it'd affect the
No.
trajectory or not. So,
That's what the disadvantage is meant to be, but you just neutralized it.
oh shit, that shouldn't have.
Yeah.
You drop the first 13. 13 plus 7 is 20, still hits.
Cool.
I think that's because of the
Does it lodge
fairy
into
fire.
them?
I mean, it's a crossbow bolt. You shoot him with a crossbow bolt. When you yank on the rope, whether it stays in him, that's a whole different question.
That was what I was going to use. I was going to ask, because it's an attack action, could I then
Mhm.
use my extra attack to try and pull it back and drag them one square over into the spike growth wall? Even if the rope pulls off and comes back to me, that's fine.
Sure, you'll make an
I'm going to-
athletics check to see if the rope will, like, sustain.
Yeah, it was a very quick tie, so it's...
It can't contest, it's stunned, so it's just a
Oh,
matter
oh,
of
yeah,
the rope
fair
will
point.
survive.
What do you want me to roll? Sorry, athletics?
Athletics. If you get too high, your rope will break. Or it'll pull out of the man. Yeah, he can't succeed, so you shove him.
You
Uh,
essentially the
so
equivalent of
fortunately,
shoving
I
5
guess.
feet, pull through the spike growth.
Now, does he take damage from that?
Yeah, he moved in the fight in the spike growth.
Isn't
That's
that force
2d4
movement
piercing
though?
damage.
Cool, and I assume I've lost a crossbow, but I've lost a bolt, but I've definitely gained my rope.
6 damage to that man's. Oh, no, that's 8 damage. I rolled max
did I
damage.
roll
Holy crap.
damage on him?
You did not, but you should.
Yeah, let me just add that onto him.
Defender alluring. Let's apply that 8. Actually, if you apply 8 damage to alluring for me, 'cause I can't do that.
Yep.
Wow, that man's got hit hard.
Yeah, that's not doing so good.
I mean, he's doing okay.
I mean, it's in his name. He's alluring, so he got shot.
Alright, so that's you done, Akbar?
I'm also going to step back to... And with the... can I use my bonus action and start preparing the next bolt? No, it needs to be an action, doesn't it?
Yes.
figured out
Needs to be
works with
part of your
crossbows.
attack. Like action.
Yeah, light crossbow.
Even so.
Yeah, loading.
Yeah, so you shot once, you'd have to spend an attack action next round to load a new bolt.
Yeah, don't use these often anymore, so all good.
Stunned, and now I'm no longer stunned.
Finally, he's free.
The bruiser will try
Punch.
his best.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Does he have bonus action hit as well, or?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to keep doing this. It's kinda
16.
funny just moving
If it, I don't know if
around.
16 hits or misses this dude.
Which one?
Whoever the bruiser is attacking.
The assault probably. I think so. I think they hit. Let me check.
Yeah, that'd be all 3 hits then.
No, it will not actually. The last one won't hit.
Yeah, it was like a 20, then a 23. So those first 2 will definitely hit.
Okay. Well, roll better damage, fool.
No.
That's better.
No, he'll roll 4 twice, like the coward he is. You're gonna stunned and no longer stunned. And
Those two are
that's-
actually friends outside this contest, so they go a little bit easy on each other.
No, it's you missed Enizaz.
No, I did. I said it as I just hit the button twice.
In his ass. Do a thing.
Wait, Zaz or Hugin first?
Why do I feel like a tidal wave would be
Yeah, go
appropriate?
stunned.
Oh, right, of course.
I'm unsure how many resources to burn. Like, I don't know how long this whole thing's gonna take. Should probably be a little bit conservative.
Get creative.
Where are my cantrips? There they are. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch. That's within range. Nope,
On
that'll do.
boost.
On this Leonin caster.
Easy.
That is a
That'll definitely hit.
hit.
Big.
I will scoot up 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'll move here.
Easy. Natural 1.
Yeah, cool.
17. And definitely a hit if he has a third one.
No, he's just
Just a 2,
Man.
then a natural 1 and a 17.
damn. 11 damage. Selena.
Curious if Chill Touch would have frozen part of the wall.
No. Necrotic,
This is
not cold.
struggle.
Right,
It's not a
right.
cold spell.
I don't, I have like one third level spell slot, and I don't really want to. There are a bunch of people bunched up that I could try and incapacitate, but at the same time, I could just try and like knock them down, spare the dying them as well. I don't fucking know. Oh.
It's entirely your choice.
10, 15, 20. I just. I'm gonna. So, the caster's in that middle area there. It's a very high chance that he could counter spell me again. But I don't. I'm going to hold on to my hypnotic pattern. I'm just going to. What? What are you laughing at?
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
I thought you were laughing at
No,
me. I was
no,
like,
I-
am I making
I
a bad
really-
decision?
No, I nearly fell back in my chair.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Yes, you hypnotic patterning?
No,
just not-
no, I said I shouldn't do it because I think I should hold on to it. Or if we really, really need it. I think I'm going to do as Inazaz does and just, like, conserve for now. Alright, how's Pride Hunter Leader looking? This guy here. Which one is he? Blood Hunter Leader. I can't fucking tell.
He's
Where
medium,
is
I
he?
believe.
Because, yeah, I just.
Yeah, he's heavy. Right on to lead us.
It's heavy. Alright. Go for one hit on him. Oh, why do I roll with advantage?
He's
Fairy
fairy
fire.
fire.
Oh, right.
That'll hit.
Okay. Probably 2 force on him. Still
Yep.
getting pretty standard. I think I'll just go for another hit on him again.
That's a hit.
She seems very uncomfortable about doing this. She doesn't really want to attack them, but at this point she doesn't really know what else to do. So, yeah, that'll be my turn for now.
Fair enough. Stunned and then no longer stunned. Christine.
Ooh. Yeah, that other cast over there is being a bit of annoying. I will, like, while still holding on to the eagle, just sort of lean down. It's like, can you try and take me towards that one over there? Like, trying to, like, half guide and then just immediately just whooshes along as it takes her down somewhere else. How far can the eagle go? Again?
80-foot fly.
6 feet flying.
Take me to the caster. The one far away. Can't move it.
Hey, can you pick me up along the way? We've got
No,
something
you're too
to
heavy.
do.
I did ask, and I told you heavy, so no. Yeah, basically just bring me right next to them on the ground. However much feet that is, and I'm going to go for a what was the spell called? Shocking Grasp.
Alright.
Yeah, perfect.
Can
Yeah.
she tell the eagle to attack as well since I told it to listen to her?
Technically, I'd say technically no, but since it's following her guide, I will let it make attacks too, for convenience sake. And those both hit. So
Jesus.
it's natural
and
17, natural 18.
I roll a 18 total.
That's a hit.
This is the eagle's attacks, by the way.
Yep, I'll throw my 2d8 in there as well.
Yeah, you lay into this dude who was hiding back here, like moving away from the conflict, and then you just drop in. He's like, no, as you just lay into him.
That was about 50 feet. I'm going to use the rest of the movement to, like, kind of like try to lean it to go back up again, like not really knowing how to guide this thing. Yeah,
Moving
like,
your remaining 30 feet.
yeah, and just gonna like go a little bit north and up.
Yeah.
Just
And
'cause
you got
shocking
opportunity
grasp.
is shocking grasp, yeah.
And that also stops me from doing anything else.
Jesus.
Yeah, imagine just like up in the sky. Who cares? That is me.
Cool. Speaking of him, man. Hope
Oh,
you
it's
skip
just
that
damn it.
process then.
Yeah, caster's turn.
Never mind. Remember how I said about anything else? I lied. He's got his reaction here. Forgot about that part.
Maybe
I
he's
know.
surrendered.
If you could attack me, it would be funny, but then you got a hobgoblin coming towards you.
Yeah, alright, he'll do another ice knife on you.
That's fair.
That is a 19. That'll hit.
That'll hit.
So we'll do dex save.
Yep.
Be efficient. Dex save on K. Dex save on Bird.
I'd fail that one.
Bird succeeds. So you
Just-
take.
Just do the 2d6, because I did the...
I took 2 piercing damage.
Yeah, from the nerf.
Ah, cool. You're in that. And boom.
Is
Good amount of
Agathis needs to be in melee, right? For the reaction?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
just-
even a reaction, it's just like a flat damage element.
Yeah,
My
just-
Agnes is gone now, though.
Yeah, just shears up in front of you as you get hit by a bolt of pointed ice.
Yeah.
He done.
Just like absorbs the
he
rest of it
done
as like some of
end
it
of
just
turn.
sticks
Done.
in the arm.
he's stunned, and then end of turn, he's stunned, and we will call end of session here, because it's going to be a long one, this fight.
Yep.
Sure.
It's 1:15. Ches and I have to go to sleep. We had a very late night yesterday.
Sure did.
Yeah, it was a long session. But we will continue this next time as you guys continue third partying this group of two different squads of Leonin who are engaged in mortal adjacent combat.
Yeah. Do any of our players have any cool streams coming up?
I don't know what I'm doing next Friday, but Mondays I'm doing Divinity 2 with a group of people now. Wednesdays I still do something with Sam. I think not next week, but the week after we should be starting a modern Terraria server.
Cool.
Have fun.
So meant to stream more last week and this week, but we finished off Borderlands 3. That was fun. I'm probably just gonna be playing a lot more Oblivion, and then maybe some Dead by Daylight. Or Balloons Tower Defense if I feel the need to, but mainly that. That was fun.
And yeah, I assume Sam's going to be on other people's streams more than streaming himself at the moment.
Actually, with finally getting a few upgrades for this thing, I can actually return next week.
Easy.
It only took a couple $100.
So it's not just gonna be me kidnapping Sam like 3 times a week.
I think that's still happening.
Yeah, and for me, next week's going to be a bit of a dead week until I finish my assignments. I am, assignment 3 is like 95% done. I just want to ask questions of the teacher, basically, so I have to wait for that. And then 2 big assignments that need to get done by Sunday. So going to take it a little bit chill and probably not stream until they are done, except for maybe Thursday. If everything is going to go well on Thursday, we'll do Archipelago and stream on Saturday, of course, for Guardians Rebirth if everything is going well and I'm not the only one doing work again. Because of just everyone's been clogged up with assignments right now. But yeah, at some point within the next couple weeks, we're gonna do a 1-shot, maybe 2-shot of Digimon D&D on a Thursday slot. I'm not entirely sure when, but after my big exam burst here, for sure. Until then, thanks for coming, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
There's